What's up, boys and girls and other stuffs? Fuck y'all doing, man? Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, whatever time it is in your little world. I want to welcome y'all back to the channel or to the channel for the first time. This is just my 2 cents. It is Monday. It is February 13th, 2023. And because it is another Monday, it is another recap. I'm going to be recapping UFC 284, which took place this past Saturday, or maybe even Sunday if you're in Australia. But I'm going to recap that event, try to preview this next fucking card, but we'll see how that goes. But I hope you're all doing well. I hope you had a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed the Super Bowl. Talk a little bit about that here in a second. But that's what we're going to be covering. Recapping 284, attempting to preview Vegas 69, and then whatever the fuck else y'all want to talk about. I talked about it last week, and I'm going to try and stick to this. I think it went a little bit over on Friday, but for the most part, moving forward, I'll try and keep these like 3-hour streams. I feel like that's a sweet spot for me. It's enough time to get my thoughts out, bullshit around for a little bit, but cover everything I need to in depth, and then get the fuck out. So yeah. But for right now, I'm going to sip my coffee, have a casual toke, kind of get warmed up here, talk a little bit about the Super Bowl, and then we'll get into this shit. Get into the chat real quick. Who we got up in here? There he is. Shout out to Aaron the Dog MMA. Subscribe to that channel too, man. Says I cannot wait for the breakdown this week. God. Yeah, make sure y'all tune in Wednesday, man, to Aaron the Dog. Might see your old bud there. But yeah, man, shout out to him. Dude. This fucking next card is something else. Definitely gonna get to that. What up, player? Crow feast. Well, I'm about to eat one. Tell you what, man. Shout out to the General Alex Ramirez. I know he had a good day yesterday. Yeah, whatever, smart mouth. Yeah, so let's talk about that game. Nah, congrats, Lobby. I know you're a Chiefs fan, so I'm sure you're doing a little bit of celebrating. I'm not going to fucking shit on your parade too bad, but I might try to. Nah, man, it was a good game. It was one of the more entertaining Super Bowls I've seen in recent years. I just didn't like the call. I'm not going to say that decided the fucking game, but at that point, it kind of did. Like, the Chiefs might have won anyway. I just wanted to see Philly get another shot to see if they could tie it up or even take the lead. And they would have had a decent shot with like 2 minutes left. Because in all likelihood, and that on that 3rd and 8, like the Chiefs are probably kicking a field goal. And then that gives Philadelphia, what, like 2 minutes or so, a little under 2 minutes to see if they can answer. And considering it just been so back and forth, that's kind of what I wanted to see. I'm not gonna fucking just sit here and say that I'd be a hypocrite to say that the one play decided the game. I think the Philadelphia, I can't remember the dude's name, but he did say that he held him and that he was hoping that they wouldn't see it. So I'm not gonna say like I'm not gonna say he didn't hold him. I'm not gonna say it's just like it's a bad call because they had been letting him play the whole game. And they really hadn't been calling a whole lot of pass interference or like defensive holding. It had been like, delay a game. Of course, Philly got delayed. I mean, Philly made a ton of mistakes, but there had been like, it'd be like false start here, offsides here, encroachment here. These little like 5-yard penalties. To make a call like that with like in this game at that point in the game when they'd really been letting them play back and forth in the secondary, I don't know, man. It was kind of whack because that pretty much sealed it for the Chiefs. With a first down in 2 minutes, Philly kind of only has themselves to blame for the clock management and the timeouts and all that. But yeah, it's just kind of like, man, it was just a really womp ending to what otherwise had been a great game. But I would say in the game overall, I'd say the Chiefs look like a little bit better of a team. What I tell you about that Chiefs secondary, though, that's what kept Philly in the game. That's what made it 35-35 with 2 minutes left. Because the Chiefs would be looking like the better team, like Mahomes would be playing better. They'd be putting together these like more methodical drives, and then boom, like they'd give up one huge play. It's like touchdown, or it's like you're set up right in the fucking red zone. It's like that's what kept Philly alive. Is that fucking horrendous Chiefs secondary. But yeah, I'd say I got to give credit to Mahomes for playing with a hurt ankle like that. And that was not no fake injury, dude. He was fucking hurting and he played through it. And they probably gave him a fucking shot at halftime. But still, man, I got to give credit where it's due. They played a good Super Bowl. And I can't like totally discredit their win because of that. It was just kind of a weak call. That's all I'll say. It ended the game. It definitely ended the game. I agree. It's like, yeah, technically it was, but it's like in that circumstance, just let him play. But whatever. I'm not gonna shit on your Chiefs or discredit your Chiefs. Congratulations to the general. I know he had a big bet on the Chiefs. And Aaron the dog, the aforementioned gentleman, he also made a live bet on the Chiefs. So shout out to both of them. Dude, Aaron the dog fucking cleaned up this weekend. I did not. So I'm going to talk about that, dude. I'm going to tell you how I did with my my picks and my bets for UFC 284. That'll be the next thing I get to, but it was kind of weak. Yeah, they were doing a little bit of holding too that didn't get called, but that I don't know, man. I think the Chiefs overall played a better game. I just would have liked to see Philly get that last chance just to see. Who knows? They might have fucking choked anyway. I don't know, man. But it was a good game. And yeah, congrats to the Chiefs. They got it done. Congrats to anyone that backed the Chiefs and bet the Chiefs. Take a lap, boys. You deserve it. Damn, dude. Cleaned out that one hitter. And it is just shit is ripping. Shout out to my fake sponsor, SunMed, for procuring this dark rainbow. It's fucking good. Now, what are we doing here? What the fuck are we doing here? Yeah, I had this one ready for you, Lobby, but I'm not gonna fucking hard. I was just gonna fuck with you a little bit. But nah, man, the Chiefs were a little bit better of a team. Very competitive Super Bowl, though. Very, very entertaining and exciting. Considering the old lady and I are sitting there watching last night, like neither of our teams are in it, but it's like, okay, we'll watch it anyway just to see what happens. She was excited about Rihanna. She loves Rihanna. she's seen Rihanna live. She's like, I love her. She's so good live. And I was like, yeah, she got some jams, dude. Fuck yeah. But I mean, Rihanna does have some jams, dude. For a fucking pop singer, pop star, whatever. Yeah, she got some hits, dude. She definitely pregnant too. But yeah, pretty good halftime show. Pretty good Super Bowl. Lackluster ending, but yeah, I think the Chiefs are a little bit better of a team. So I talked to one of my buddies today that's a diehard Eagles fan. He said pretty much the same. Like he wasn't too salty about it. He's just like, we made some really bad mistakes. Like that fucking fumble by Hurts was that was horrible. That fumble and a scoop up for a house call. Yeesh. Yowza. But yeah. But you know what? We're 10 minutes in. Let's just get to this fucking recap. I got quite a bit I want to say about the fights and the main event in particular. I'm going to go in order, but I'm going to try and be as expeditious as possible and get through some of the Dookie fights as quick as I can. Shout out to the fucking. I mean, look at this shit, man. Shout out to the best fucking group chat in the whole world, the Arkandome. Arkandome and this motherfucker strong, dude. The leader. Definitely nice to see homie Noah back in the mix. The KC Zebras. Yeah. It's been a long running narrative. But nah, man, I think they're just a little bit better. So let's get into this fucking UFC 284 recap. I'm gonna fucking reload the one hitter real quick and we'll get into it. Yeah, the Dark Rainbow is good, but sometimes it makes you a little spacey. Maybe not the absolute best stream. The absolute best strain to smoke while streaming, but dude, they had a real cheap quarter. I couldn't pass it up. How about those fights, man? How about UFC 284? How would I grade this card overall? How did y'all grade this card? A to F. What would you give it? Just entertainment wise. Build up wise, entertainment wise. The card in its totality. How would you grade it? Excuse me. I'm going to try and look at it. I'm going to zoom out a little bit. And what I mean by that is I'm going to try and take away how I did with my bets and my picks, how I felt about things personal. Well, how I felt like, trying to take my bias out of it as much as possible. And just like from a fan's perspective, I'll give it a B. I'll give it a B. That's about, I mean, there were some really good fights. There were some fucking stinkers. There was like some very weird judging, some weird refereeing. But overall, I'll give it a B. There was a couple good finishes. There should have been some more. And yeah, the main event was fucking awesome. So yeah, overall, I'll give it a solid B. Can't give it much worse than that. Like I've seen some better cards, but I'd say it's one of the more better. There's one of the more betterer cards in the thing when they say the cards. Yeah, you know what? Yeah, that's pretty good. Main event B plus, prelim C equals. I'll give her a B. I'll give it an 87. You get an 87 on your paper. UFC 284. I get 2 cents gets a fucking F minus. You failed, you fucking flunky. Smee flunked the maggot. Smee flunked the 2 cents. My picks really weren't that bad, but I got fucking washed with my bets, dude. UFC 284 took me behind the casino and beat the piss out of your boy, dude. Just bent me over a fucking barrel. Yeah, bookies fucked me up. I did it to myself, but yeah, I got whooped with the bets. The picks I did okay, but still, let's talk about these fights, man. Let's talk about these fights. Didn't bet on the first one. So glad I didn't. You can say like, "Oh, this is why you don't bet minus 500 or whatever," but I don't know, man. What did y'all think about this one? Me personally, I think there's a case for Zubaira winning every round. I think that cut is maybe what fooled those fucking judges, but I thought he won every round. That was a bad robbery. I'm not like shedding tears for the guy because he is a fucking clown. He went up in weight for this fight and still missed. So it's like I can only feel so sorry for him as far as that's concerned, and I wouldn't be totally stunned if it came to be that was maybe why they robbed him. There was just like punishment. It's like, oh, okay, motherfucker, you struggled before, you move up, you're the last fucking person to weigh in, and you still miss. Okay, got something real nice for you. Maybe it was something like that. I don't know, but dude, that was fucking dodgy. Zubaira won that fucking fight. There was definitely some kind of undeniable anti-Russian vibrage around this one. I think that's fair to say. Like, I'm not saying that all of it is unwarranted or unfounded, but to say that it didn't exist, it's kind of hard to disregard that when it comes to this one. Like, oh, that one just stunk, man. There ain't no fucking way Elvis Brenner won that fight. It wasn't like complete one-way traffic, but Zubair was getting the better of the striking. He was landing the cleaner strikes, the more powerful punches. He won every fucking round. I don't know what the fuck that was. It was a really horrible call. It was a robbery. Fucking robbery. Really glad I didn't bet it. I would have been, oh my God. Dude, if I bet this fight, I would have been fucking livid. I would have been a fucking Jacobin Mugatu, just a hot little potato. Yeah, I mean, I think that's kind of the general sentiment. It's like he won, but yeah, he's kind of a fucking. I don't like Zubaira. I've never liked the guy, but I can I can look at that without the fucking glasses on. If I can do that, I think other people can. Like Noah says, like he got robbed, but I mean, he is kind of a nut sack. So who really fucking cares? But yeah, that was a robbery. Very, very bad judging. It's so inconsistent, man. The judging is so inconsistent. Sometimes they'll get it right, sometimes they won't. And there's no like the reason they'll score one fight for a certain fighter, they'll do the exact opposite with the same kind of scenario. Like they'll give a fighter credit for one thing in one fight, and then in the next fight, a fighter will do the same thing, but they won't give him credit for it. It's weird. Dude, to me, this was the fucking stinker of the night. This was the lamest fight. Builder, I guess you can kind of give him a pass. It's like his UFC debut. That's kind of a tough debut to fight an Australia or Shane Young's from New Zealand, but to fight an oceanic fighter in Oceania or Oceania, whatever, however you fucking say that, that's kind of a tough ask on your debut. But he kind of fought like a puss for most of that. Like he ran for like 13 minutes of that fight. He actually started to like put it together in the last couple minutes or the last minute or so and started piecing Shane Young up, but he just ran from him the rest of the fight. He like ran through a low kick, ran like through a jab. It's like, what is this? And yet Shane Young is just too slow to really capitalize on it. I've never really been impressed by Shane Young. I think he's one of those guys. He's kind of tough, but he's just kind of fucking there. You know what I mean? Like he looks okay on the feet. He has okay grappling, but he's just kind of there. I thought this was the lamest fight of the night. I couldn't wait for it to be over. I had a feeling by the end of it that Builder would probably get it done. I think I gave him like the first and the second round, I think. Or maybe it was the second and the third. I definitely gave him the third, and I gave him one of the other two. So I had a 29-28 Builder, but it was just like, that was just kind of like, wah, 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 wah. Just kind of boring. Boring. Yeah, exactly, dude. I was not impressed by Blake Builder whatsoever. And he was a guy that had talked like all this shit, and like he has a little bit of a personality, dude. He's okay on the mic. You know, he can like, you know, he tries to do a little bit of the wrestling stuff, tries to cut a little bit of a promo. Like I can appreciate that. I can respect that. But yeah, it just he kind of like mouthed himself into this fight, and it just wasn't like it's like, dude, you talk all that shit, you really just gonna fucking run like that? The guy ain't Derek Lewis. Like Shane Young does not have that kind of power, and he just kind of fought him like he was fighting some fucking like he fought Shane Young like he was fighting Francis Ngannou, and just it looked ridiculous for a while. But I mean, he has, you know, you can see he has a little bit of potential. Like when he actually marched forward and put his boxing combinations together, you know, he looked okay, but he just, yeah, whatever. He won though. I don't think it was that controversial. Yeah, it was a very fucking lame fight. That was the fucking stinker of the night. Stunk up the joint. This one, man, this was more or less how I thought it was going to go. I parlayed Loma. The parlay ended up busting, but it was not because of her. She absolutely covered her price tag. She showed why she should be faded against a higher level of competition because of her mental lapses and like getting overly aggressive. Like she should not have gotten reversed like that. That was ridiculous. But she's someone that has a strike. For someone that has a striking background, she's a decent little grappler. Now, I fucking told y'all that Elise Reed was not UFC level. And there you fucking go. I don't know whose fucking taint or D she sucked, but she ain't it, man. She's a punching bag. I guess they need some bodies, but dude, I mean, I guess you can keep her around to like expose some frauds, but that's about it, man. Like, no, Loma is decent. She was always the side. I don't really see how people were on Elise Reed, but I don't know how I made some of the fucking choices that I made this weekend. So, you know, I can only talk so much. But this was pretty straightforward, dude. You had something against Loma if you weren't on her. Nice, dude. Nice. Yeah, I picked Loma. I had the round right. I had a second round TKO, but yeah, strangled her in the second round. Very, very opportunistic grappling. It was kind of foreshadowing for a fight that would come up later that I could not have been more wrong about. I fucking wrote this wrong. I wrote Jack Jenkins outclasses Shane Young. Duh. Jack Jenkins outclasses Don Shanius. Don Shanius is tough. He could beat some jobbers, but yeah, this was a pretty easy pick. I didn't like the price tag on Jenkins. He was like minus 370, but he pretty much covered it. Shanius was tough, but if he wasn't tough, he'd have gotten knocked out. Like that's the only reason he was there is because he's just a tough dude. He's a tough fucking Northeast dude. So yeah, shout out to him. But Jenkins is, you know, looks like a decent prospect. It looks like he's improved some of the things that, you know, got him caught earlier in his career. But he looks pretty well rounded. He can put complete sentences together when he speaks. So I think it, you know, you got Australia, you got another little prospect on your hands. We knew about Jack Della Maddalena, but yeah, throw Jack Jenkins in there too. He's got the look, he's got the mic skills, he's got the talent. See how he does with the step up, but I'm interested to see how it goes. I'll say that. Yeah, I want to see him against a little bit higher level competition before I'm like totally like, oh yeah, he's going to be champion. Like I'm not there, but I've seen enough to be like, yeah, he's a prospect. And with prospects, some of them work out, some of them don't. Some of them end up being busted prospects. But I think, he's a prospect until further notice. So I am kind of not really kicking myself, but I kind of had a feeling that Jamie Malarkey would get the better of this dude. And credit to Jamie Malarkey, man. I thought that it was going to be a situation where he got hurt early and then came back and fucking took over, but he not kind of just took over from the beginning. Like, kind of took the kid to school. I mean, the dude's 20 years old. Can't really shit on that too much. It's like he fought well for being a greenhorn, but he looked like a greenhorn. Jamie Malarkey looked like the more complete fighter. He was big brain Jamie. Third round, he's getting a little tired. Prado's getting desperate, swinging for the fences, and he just takes him down. Like he had won that round anyway, but then it's just like, boom, let me just put this one in the bag. And I like that he went for the takedown with like, I hate when fighters go for takedowns with like 30 seconds left. That's so fucking gay. That's so weak and like that is weak sauce. I'm not saying physically weak. I'm saying like that's lame. That is I'm just trying to steal this round. That's like when a boxer like has been losing the round, getting tuned up, getting his face jabbed off, and then all of a sudden he tries to like flurry in the last 20 seconds to steal it. It's like, get the fuck out of here. You lost that shit. So yeah, I like that he went for the takedown with like a minute and a half left. It's like, okay, pretty sure you won this one on the feet, although it was kind of close. Get the takedown and then secure it. So yeah, I thought that was high IQ for Malarkey. Thought he fought a good fight. You know, kind of took the fucking new kid to school. So credit to him, man. I wish I had bet on it. Yup. Yes, indeed. Yeah, call it. No malarkey, dude. He won't have that malarkey. Said, damn it. There's an Australian talking. There's a fucking Australian fighting here. All right. Man, you want to talk about kicking yourself? We're like, man, why was I worried about this going to decision? That was the only reason I didn't bet inside the distance on this one. I pretty much knew that Clayton was going to smoke Shannon Ross. Why didn't I thought? I'm a great. I didn't think it would be in literal seconds though. Like that was seconds. You can't even say a minute. Didn't even hit the minute mark. Smoked that motherfucker in seconds. I did say on Wednesday on Aaron's show that Shannon Ross. What I tell y'all, the dude has. It's not bad defense. It doesn't exist. The motherfucker puts his guard up, and every strike gets through. The man can literally not defend himself. And against a good striker like Clayton, he just got destroyed. So yeah. Damn it, why didn't I bet on that? Yeah, dude. Aaron the Dizzle cleaned up on that motherfucker right there. Shout out to him, man. Check out his breakdown Wednesday. Aaron MMA, like and subscribe. So, next fight. Next fight, I gotta eat the crow. Big time. I'm so glad that I did not try and get cute on this. I told myself to stay off of it. I stuck to my guns. Oh my God, am I so glad I did. This would have been so fucking embarrassing. I had been kind of talking about it in the group chat. I've been talking about it in on some YouTube streams that I was getting this feeling that Melsick was going to stop Kulabau, right? To be fair, he did look pretty good in the first round. Busted up Kulabau, had his nose leaking really badly. I thought he pretty clearly won the first round. In the second round, dude, Kulabau was on his ass like white on rice and a glass of milk and a paper plate in a snowstorm. He hurt Melsick, and I mean, fucking pounced on him. Sunk in the choke before he had the hooks in. And then got the hooks in and flattened him out, and it was just, see ya. He shot him down, bang, bang. Shot the gun down, dude. Yeah, I had to eat crow on that one, man. That was bad call, bad read. Cool about me feed me some crow, dude. I just keep wanting to sleep on the guy, and he's just keeps always being better than what I expect. Like, man, that's you beat Melsick at his own game. Yeah, cool about just. I mean, you can't really say overperforming. I guess overperforming a little bit in my mind, but I don't know, dude. That's pretty good. Pretty good. What else can you say? Nice, dude. Melsick Darren. Missed hitting up the all Latino parlay of Rodriguez and Mahomes. What the fuck? Mahomes is mixed like white and black, dude. Isn't he? Isn't Patrick Mahomes' dad is black and I thought his mom was white. Like, maybe she's Latina. I'm not sure. Yes. Very funny. Ha 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 ha. Good at business. So God, yeah, this next one. Once again, shout out to Aaron the dog. He is big on not running from his bad bets. I'm going to follow suit. Not only was this a bad bet, I'm going to go ahead and say definitely for the year 2023, this has been my worst bet so far. One of my worst, if not the worst bet that I've made since I started gambling, which is not that long ago. This was horrendous. I have no excuses for this. The fighter in question has no fucking excuses. This was an alley-oop that he completely fucked up. Ladies and gentlemen, my worst bet of the year, maybe my worst bet of all time. I present to you Tyson Ferragro. Modestas Bukauskas exposes the fraud formerly known as Tyson Pedro. What the fuck, dude? I'm sorry, I'm not trying to shit on Modestas. He is literally a second run jobber. He has losses to jobbers. He has losses to other frauds like Jimmy Crute. The guy is not that good. He made Tyson Pedro look, dude. Tyson Pedro made Modestas Bukauskas look like fucking Israel Adesanya. Like, he made Modestas Bukauskas look like a cerebral striker that was like, well, like, he just, what the fuck was that? Tyson Pedro is such a fucking fraud. he looked like shit for the entire fight. How can you not knock out Modestas Bukauskas? Modestas is chinny as fuck, man. He's literally a second run jobber, and you can't beat that dude in your own backyard in a in like it is a layup for you, dude. You can't get much lower than that without it being like they really matched Pedro up with this guy. It's that kind of shit. Like Modestas Bukauskas was the best name he could get of like you can't be Modestas. You really think he's gonna be somebody better than him? Ain't no fucking way, dude. Pedro's a fraud. And I was giving him a pass for that the Shogun fight, but man, dude, maybe he just straight up lost a Shogun. He doesn't have an excuse with the knee thing because Modestas had a surgically repaired knee as well. So it won't that. And I'm sorry, the guys Modestas beating Cage Warriors, they're fucking nobody jobbers. Modestas is a high-end jobber, but he's not a really great light heavyweight. He's a pretty good striker. He's fucking chinny. I mean, credit to him for improving his grappling, but I don't think that was Modestas being like, "Oh, Modestas is back." Like, no, that's just exposing Tyson Pedro as a fucking fraud. I'm a dumb fuck and a retard for betting on Tyson Pedro, and just like dismissing Modestas Bukauskas, trying to like, are you seriously betting Modestas? Like, I was talking a lot of shit about this fight. Y'all were right. Everyone that was on Modestas, take a fucking lap, laugh in my face. I deserve it. Pie in my face. It's fine, dude. Let me have it. That was atrocious. Tune in, boys. Wednesday for that. It's a great thing. Booty, dude. Butt cheeks. Well, curious. Hey, what's up, boys? Dude, he looked like shit. He looks slower than Shane Young. How does that happen in a world? It's awful, man. You do not make Modestas Bukauskas look like a good fighter in life. If you are a good UFC light heavyweight, you can't do this. Unfucking real. Yeah, it really wasn't that great of a fight. I was just sitting there just stunned, like stunned at what I was seeing from Pedro and just stunned at my own fucking stupidity. Like you like I know that you're dumb, but are you really that fucking dumb? Of course you are. Of course you are. Unfucking real. Tyson Pedro. Psh, unreal. Oh yeah. Oh, you missed it, dude. I'm kicking myself. You called it. I was putting you over, dude. I was telling everyone you cleaned up on that. Sorry, I didn't mean to spoil your victory parade, but yeah, go ahead and take one. That's still that victory train is still a chugging. I'm kicking myself. Dude, what did I say? His defense does not exist. The man cannot defend himself. He had his fucking guard up and got hit with every strike that came in his direction. It just, if you punch in Shannon Ross's direction, you're gonna hit him. If you punch in his general cardinal direction, you will hit Shannon Ross. Yeah. Yep. Bada bing, bada boom. Shake the motherfucking room. Something, man. Every single strike. He might be the most hittable man I've ever seen. He might be the most hittable fighter ever. Unreal. So yeah, burn that fucking kiss ticket like Jam's mom, lighten up a fucking Chesterfield. I mean, that seemed like such a fucking easy, quote unquote, safe parlay. What a fucking joke. What a clown. What kind of clown bets Tyson Pedro? This guy. Well, I'm kicking myself for that. I don't hate myself for this though. I don't hate myself for this. I feel like the read was pretty good. I feel like it should have that fight should have been stopped. It didn't. I Yeah, the point deduction was lame, but at that point it didn't really matter for me. I think Minifield did win the fight. It's not that I think what should have happened, honestly, and I don't know if this is something that they like normally do, if this is procedure, but I feel like he should have just given him the takedown. You know what I mean? Like, okay, Crute, you get on top of him in half guard or whatever, or even give him fucking side control. But like, he probably loses that round anyway. You know what I mean? Like, Crute was not showing that he like Minifield was showing pretty good grappling defense. I don't know if he would have like, oh, he gets auto subbed if that like, well, it changes the course of the fight. Yeah, probably. Like he was losing that round anyway. It's like I don't know, man. To instantly just no, no point, no, you're getting a point. Like, really? All right. It just seemed kind of lame. Like, you don't stop the fight when Crute has basically been knocked out like 2 or 3 times, but you instantly take a point for that. Like, all right, what are we doing here, Goddard? But I don't hate myself for making that bet. It didn't go my way. What do they call it? Variance. That'll be my fucking bullshit excuse for that. But yeah, it didn't work out, but I don't hate myself for being on that. I think it was a pretty good read, but you know, sometimes that don't work out, boys. You can't always get what you want. Ooh, I'll keep that in mind. Clayton Carpenter. Interesting. I had Islam Crute Pedro parlay, terrible in hindsight, but somehow almost cash. I know. Weird. Yeah, I agree. I mean, without that point deduction, he did win. He clearly won the first 2 rounds. You can give Crute the third. That's still 29-28 Alonzo, but it didn't matter for me. So it's like, yeah, fuck. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. Poetic justice, I suppose. Man, like, I've tried to defend the guy in the past too, but that was terrible. Refs are human. They make mistakes. That was a fucking mistake. That was a hasty point deduction. Consider the fucking the totality of the fight. I guess they don't. Speaking of cage grabs, I want to ask y'all something here in a little bit. But let's move on. Burn that. I mean that. But I don't hate myself for that. That one almost came. You want to talk about almost cashing a bet? Great. Boys, I am so glad I didn't fucking touch this. This is exactly fucking why I almost did it too. I'm like, yeah, I lost everything, but I could have lost so much more. I almost bet on Parker Porter. I almost bet on Parker Porter. I almost bet on Melsick. Oh my God, I'm glad I didn't. I think Aaron actually called this one on the show Wednesday, said Tapa was going to knock him out. This is why I think I even expressed that this is what I was concerned about. This is why I didn't bet it. So glad I stuck to my guns here. Yeah, Parker Porter doesn't have a good chin. He made John Jones look like Francis. John Jones is not a one punch knockout artist. He fucking one punch Parker Porter. And Parker has been hurt in some of these fights too against these low-level guys. He's been knocked out 3 times. That's number 4. Top is a big puncher. That's why I didn't want to touch it. I mean, he fucking flattened the guy in seconds. You know, it was like, what? It was like a minute 6 or something. Yeah. Fucking demolition job. Bow's cherry got crushed, no point deduction. That one was kind of yeah, that first one was real bad. There was someone else that got kicked where it was like kind of clean. I can't remember which fight it was, but it was like someone that the Melsick Kulabau, that was a very clear nut shot. It wasn't intentional, but there was another one. It was a front kick. Was it the Pedro fight? Where it was like it might have been. I can't remember, but it was a front kick where it was like it was a little low, but it was kind of right in the fucking dick root area. You know what I mean? Like that lower stomach, like right below your fucking bladder, like before your like right above your pelvis. It was close. I can't remember what fight it was. Where it was like I don't know if that one was completely low, but the Melsick fight, yeah, that was fucking. What does Lou say? Yam bags? Yam bag. I think did Lou cash some of those yam bag bets? Shout out to Lou Betcha in any case. Make sure you'll go subscribe to MMA Engine and like all their streams and view all their streams, or I'll find you. But nah, yeah, you know, ups and downs, strikes and gutters, gives and takes. A lot of ins and outs, a lot of what have yous, nuts going in and out of your body, nut retraction. Jenkins, okay, yeah. Yeah, there was one fight where it looked like it actually kind of. It might have been cool about Melsick. It was cool about Melsick. That's what it was. That cool about Melsick one, I don't know. I think cool about was kind of hurt from a body shot there. You know when you get hit in the nuts and you feel it like up in your like lower stomach? I think that's around the area that Melsick hit him. I think that was actually kind of a clean body kick, but whatever. Melsick lost. I'm not gonna. That is the fight I was thinking of. Where it was like, I'm not so sure that was dirt. That was low. That looked right on the fucking. That looked like he kicked him right in the fucking bladder, dude. But yeah, it was cool about Melsick. I thought I thought he hurt him to the body there, but whatever. He lost. Now this one, le shot for this. Great day in the morning. I thought Della was going to win. I considered betting Randy Brown again. Man, I got my ass whooped, but I dodged a couple bullets too. Like I could have taken a fucking shining like elevator bloodbath. Dude, I almost bet Randy Brown too. Jack Della's the real deal, dude. It took Vicente Luque longer to put Randy Brown down. Way longer. Jack's got some power. And what did I fucking say about these fighters? Randy, I'm not picking on Randy Brown. I'm picking on a lot of UFC fighters here. I don't care what kind of little amateur boxing background you have. You are not fucking Pernell Whitaker. You are not Floyd Mayweather. You are not Winky Wright. Y'all do not have once in a lifetime boxing defense. Stop trying to slip punches with your hands down against the fence. It's not like boxing, dude. In boxing, you can use the ropes. You can kind of bounce off the ropes. They have a little give and take to them. You can use that momentum to kind of get yourself out of that situation. In a cage, it's basically like a rounded wall. There ain't no give to it. You ain't going nowhere. I don't know why these dudes try and act like Sweet Pea with their fucking hands down. Like you can, he slipped some of them, man. He did. You ain't gonna slip them all up. With that kind of shit, you're swimming in the ocean, dude. You ain't gonna do it without getting wet. You're gonna get cracked. And like playing that game against Jack Della, I kind of had a feeling he was gonna do that too, which is why I didn't bet Randy Brown. I've been saying this in chats, like Randy Brown's gonna be looking good till he ain't. He's gonna be winning until he's losing. And like you, dude, I don't know how many times you have to see this, man. Dude, in these 4-ounce gloves, I'm not saying don't slip punches. I'm not saying don't move your head. Don't do that shit against a guy that you know is going to throw long boxing combos that's pretty fucking accurate and very powerful against the fence. It's like, dude, all Della did was use textbook boxing. That is the textbook move when someone tries to fucking, like, they teach you that early in boxing. I had a dude show that to me the first time I fucking hit pads. He even asked me, okay, you got me against the fence. I try to move to my right. What do you do? Left hook. Jack Della's a southpaw. Randy Brown moves out to his left, right hook. He just clipped him with 2 right hooks. Like, I don't know, man. Unreal. But that was impressive, dude. Dropped him. Had Randy Brown doing this. Randy Brown literally did a fucking, what do they call that dive? Bomber's dive or whatever, where you just dive. You dive in, but it's like head first. You keep your hands at your sides, but you dive into the water head first. But you have the form of it. That's what he did. He just head first right in. Bam. Dude has power. He's accurate. And dude, Randy Brown was a legit step up from fucking Ameev and Pete Rodriguez. Are you kidding me? Like, Jack's the real deal. Very interested to see what they give him next. He looked dialed in too, man. You could tell in the press conferences or media day or whatever. He was like, yeah, he's like, I can feel it now. Like, it's fight week. I'm ready for a fight. I'm ready. He's focused, dude. He's a beast, man. It's like, what was Twinkie raw? I don't know what that means. Yeah, what the fuck, man, dude? Goddard was being a fucking sadist in there, man. Like, Jesus Christ, Mark, do you not see what's happening to these dudes' brains? Do you not see, like, the years you're taking off Jimmy Crute's life right now? That's Alonzo Minifield. He hits pretty hard, though. Like, why are you letting him take all this abuse? You're fucking letting that man get killed. All right, dude. No sweat off my sack. Well, actually, it was, dude. My fucking sack was sweating. Dude, that Minifield fight was about to give me a heart attack. I felt my heart like, okay, my heart is beating a little bit too fast right now. And I said that to myself like 2 or 3 times. It was like when he would almost get the finish, like, oh, no, it's almost there. Fuck. Whatever. What are you gonna do? What are you gonna do, boys? But yeah, Jack Della, he's a good fighter. He's a wicked good fighter. Man, Yair's pretty good too. Dude, some of the fucking body kicks that he was hitting Emmett with, holy shit. That's a damn thing. That's a damn body kick. I mean, dude, vicious. Your boy loves a body kick. Your boy loves it. I mean, my preferred is the fucking front kick to the body. It's God, it's so satisfying. But dude, his roundhouse to the liver. How did Josh Emmett take those? It looked like he was about to get folded from him. How does a man withstand all that? Crazy, dude. But Rodriguez shows his ever improving grappling acumen. I mean, you can maybe say it was a little bit of a Mongo moment for fucking Josh Emmett, a little bit of a Mongoloid moment where it's like, what are you doing? What are you actually doing right now? Oh, you're about like, dude, when I can see the triangle coming, bro, you should have been up out of there. Like, didn't respect Yair's grappling at all. When, like I said, when I can see that shit coming, triangle coming. When I say, oh, it looks like, dude, it looks like he might throw his legs up for a try. Like, yeah, that shit's coming, dude. All right, here we go. Like, god damn, that was impressive from Yair. I picked him, thank God. I think I had Yair by I can't remember. It wasn't that though. It wasn't by fucking triangle. Now, boys. Now we done ate the veggies that we didn't really want to eat, right? We done ate the appetizers. Let's get into the meat and potatoes of this motherfucker. You want to? Let's dig into the main course here of the recap. Everyone is up in arms about this fucking main event. Everyone has their little opinion, and I've got my little opinion too. I have my little 2 cents on it. I'll catch up with these comments real quick. Are you going to start? Dude, I do bet inside the distance. Smart mouth. God. Just busting chops. Unreal. No, man, I bet inside the distance a lot. I mean, it wouldn't have mattered with Minifield. Inside the distance or KO, it wouldn't have mattered there. I wouldn't have hit it. Fucking ball breaker, man. Nah, never change lobby. I know you're fucking feeling yourself today. Fucking smoking that Eagles pack. How's that Eagles pack, dude? How's that fucking crazy ass live rosin? Your fucking super sour diesel Khalifa Kush live rosin shit or whatever. Okay. Main event. I don't really see what the controversy was. There you go. I don't really see what was controversial about this win. I've watched this fight a few times now. There are a couple things that are clear to me. Let's get the obvious rounds out of the way. These are the rounds that are pretty much I don't see a lot of people claiming the other way on this one. I think it's pretty fucking clear that Volkanovski won the 5th round. That's where Volk got a lot of his work done. That's where a lot of his strength was from. Volk clearly won the 5th round. He had Islam a bit of trouble. Had Islam on the ground. I'm not arguing the 5th round. Clear Volkanovski round. The 1st round, pretty clearly an Islam Makhachev round. Let me add another one to this one. It was pretty fucking clear to score. Actually, 2 more rounds that were pretty clear to score. And 1 round that was really fucking close. Everyone is saying that it wasn't one-way traffic in any of the rounds, really. There were no 10-8 rounds. Each of them was a 10-9, in my opinion. The close round was the 3rd round. If you want to say that Volk won the 3rd round, fine. I'm not going to die on that hill. I personally rewatched it and thought Makhachev won it. That was the closest round, though. You want to split hairs, Donnie? You split him on the 3rd round. Volkanovski did not win the 2nd round. I'm sorry. I'm not trying to be disrespectful. If you think Volkanovski won the 2nd round, you might not know what the fuck you're talking about and know what the fuck you're watching. He did not win the 2nd round. Dude, put some fucking respect on Islam Makhachev striking. I'm not 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that what you see right there is the punch that knocked Volkanovski about halfway across the fucking octagon. More than halfway. It really knocked him from one side of the octagon to the other. It had him stumbling backwards. He almost got dropped right there. Makhachev pounced on him, was battering him against the fence. That's the closest Makhachev was to finishing the fight. Not only that, but he fucking took him down, got some control time in that round too. Volkanovski did not win the 2nd round. I'm sorry. That was pretty clear to score for Makhachev. The first 2 rounds were pretty clearly Makhachev. You know what else was a pretty clear Makhachev round? Round number 4. What did Volkanovski do to win round number 4? Makhachev was getting the better of it on the feet. Volkanovski nodded in acknowledgement 3 or 4 times before that fight hit the mat in the 4th round. That's his tell. When Volkanovski does a little, yeah, you got me. That's his, you got me there. He did that at least a dozen times. Put some fucking respect on Islam striking. He fucking tuned Volk up. Everyone is, oh, look at the striking numbers. Look at the fucking numbers. A lot of that came from the 5th round. If you go round by round, the numbers are all close. Islam's landing the harder punches, clearly affecting Volkanovski more. He outstruck him for the majority of that fight. And honestly, he made Volkanovski's striking look pretty fucking average. And Volkanovski is not an average striker. He's an elite striker. Volkanovski's an elite fighter. This is not shitting on Volk. I'm just saying Islam was better on the feet for the majority of that fight. 1, 2, and 4 were pretty fucking easy to score for Islam, man. If you want to give round 3 to Volk, that's fine. I'm not going to die on that hill. It was a close round. You give it to Volkanovski, that's perfectly reasonable. 48-47 Makhachev is perfectly reasonable. I personally thought he edged out the 3rd round, though. I'm not going to sit here and argue with you all day about the 3rd round. It was really close. 1, 2, and 4 were not close, man. And I'm sorry, another thing. Dude, Volkanovski forced the takedown, forced Volkanovski into that position. He had his back, fucking body triangled. Volk won't go in nowhere. Yelling at the crowd, it does not score. Fucking defending submissions does not score. Defense period doesn't score. And fucking behind the back little nothing punches is not effective striking. That's what you score in the fight. Effective striking and grappling. Oh, that grappling looked pretty effective to me. It looked like Volk couldn't get the fuck out of there if he wanted to. You think he wanted to be down there? He tried to bullshit that round with histrionics, fucking trying to rabble rouse the crowd. That was just nothing but rabble rousing. Islam won the 4th round. It wasn't that hard to score. I don't know. I don't really see what all this controversy is. Islam pretty fucking clearly won that fight. It was competitive, but he clearly fucking won. Dude, I don't want to hear any more about this salty Max fan thing. Volkanovski stands are really... Some of y'all need to check your fucking Volkanovski stand. Check your slip, ladies, because you might have your Volk stand is showing. Your Volk stand showing, girls. Come on, man. You want to call Holloway fans toxic or stands toxic? Fair enough. But you better keep that fucking same energy, because Islam pretty clearly won this fight. This is a lot of little guy underdog energy here. I'm feeling a lot of, oh, well, you know, he fought, like, yeah, Volkanovski fought a good fight. He was competitive in the rounds, but 1, 2, and 4 were pretty clear Islam rounds. I don't know why people think Volk won the 2nd round. He got his little fucking ass knocked from one side of the cage to the other, almost dropped, and then taken down and controlled for like a minute and a half. That's a fucking Makhachev round. What are you fucking talking about? Put some respect on Islam Makhachev striking. I will put some respect on Volkanovski's grappling defense. It was awesome, dude. Volkanovski kept himself from getting submitted. He was able to get back to his feet on numerous occasions. He almost took Makhachev down. He got him down in the 5th round. I will put some respect on that. Put some fucking respect on Islam's striking. He made Volkanovski, who is an elite striker, look like fucking butt cheeks on the feet. He had him looking crazy on the feet, dude. Put some respect on Makhachev's striking. It's what won him the fight, honestly. He cut him open in the 3rd round with those knees in the clinch. That was a close round, man. I don't think it's crazy to score the 3rd round for Makhachev. But 1, 2, and 4, get the fuck out of here. You're reaching. Bad. What did Volk do to win the 4th round? Get the fuck out of here. Great. Smoke's very smooth and nice. No. Yeah. Based on what? Yeah, exactly. When you hear truther, that means you're wrong and you're making a little joke about it to soften the blow. That's what that means. Anyways, Makhachev won that fight. So yeah, Volk stands, fucking cry more. Cry more, you salty little bitches. How does it fucking feel? Yeah, how does it fucking feel? Shoes on the other foot now, isn't it?
Volk won that one. He got robbed.
Barking up the wrong fucking tree. Max got robbed in the 2nd round, in the 2nd fight. Excuse me. So yeah, cry more. How's that fucking salt taste now? How's that Volkanovski cooking salt taste now, boys? How you like that shit? That's round 2. Lobby, that's round 2 right there. When Volk got knocked from one side of the cage to the other. That was the most significant point in that round. That was the closest Volk was to being hurt and put away. Like, round 1 was a flash knockdown. And that not being counted as a knockdown is fucking bullshit. The dude went down to 1 fucking knee. You don't do that unless you get knocked down. Drop to one knee. Yeah, drop to one knee before me, bitch. That's a fucking knockdown. I don't care who you are. Flash knockdown. He popped right back up. Knockdown nonetheless. That won Islam the first round. Him literally knocking Volkanovski across the fucking cage and taking him down and controlling him won him the second. The fourth one, you're fucking drunk if you think Volkanovski won that round. Exactly, dude. It's these fucking short guys with tiny penises that it's little dick energy. This whole Volkanovski thing is little dick energy. It's annoying. But yeah, I'm a dumbass. I had Islam inside the distance. I had a parlay with Islam money line, but it had already been fucking busted. Yeah. Like, I got wrecked, dude. Your boy got washed. Big time. Horrible reads. Hey, and again, shout out to Aaron the Dog. Aaron the Dog MMA. He called this Islam by decision. Man, I should have listened to him this week, dude. He fucking killed it. He was on top of that shit. Called Islam decision. Yeah, that's one where it's like, yeah, I was on Islam. I had the right read as far as like who was going to win. And I mean, I had him in a parlay. I had the money line in a parlay, but fucking Tyson Pedro, I could have put any one of those guys in there, man. It still probably would have given me plus money. Jack Jenkins still probably would have given me slight plus money. Clayton Rodriguez would have done the same thing. It's like, fuck, man, I knew those guys were going to win too. God damn. But yeah. Yeah, so salty ass Volk stands, 2 cents, crying right along with you. Wah! Nah! Fuck! So that brings my betting total down to -1 unit. Technically, it's like minus 0.7. Nah, that's fucking gay. I'm down a unit. Down a unit, boys. I know I didn't listen. Hard-headed. So my predictions were okay. It should be 8-4-1. It honestly should be fucking 9-3-1 with that bullshit fucking draw. But whatever. I didn't lose too much ground. Still holding at 63%. 440 is not a great score. 7-5-1 is not a great score, but I'll take it as opposed to like 5-7. You know what I mean? So yeah, that is what it is. So that is the recap for UFC 284. Coming up next, gentlemen, is the UFC Vegas 69 preview. I need to hit the head, take a quick break, and I'll be back. Let me change this banner right quick. Oh yeah. Yeah. Let me I always make sure to throw this out there during the weigh-ins, and this is why. And this is why I keep these up. Check out who looked really good and still got whooped. Crute, Pedro, Ross. Hey, sweetie. Thank you. I appreciate it. I was just about to come in there. You don't have to do that. Love you.
Well, I'm trying to make something for me.
So yeah. Crute, Pedro, Ross all looked awesome on the fucking scale. Volk looked really good too. Got whooped. Check out who looked like shit. Still won. Islam looked terrible. Won. Clayton Rodriguez looked rough. Won. Tafa looked like a tub. Chin check Porter. Cool Bao looked a little rough. Won. Della looked a little rough. Whooped him. I mean, Zuba won, but still. So yeah, don't make them based off the weigh-ins, dude. Just do your fucking research and trust your gut, and let that be your guide. But yeah, I'm gonna come back here in a second, and then we will look ahead a little bit. What you say? What you say? God damn it. Where the fuck is it? Okay, here we go. Get the jams going here. Rush's favorite. This one's for you, Chav. All right, Jack Nards, I'm back. What I miss? Jackie boy. What up? What up, Jack? You're just in time, dude. Hope you're doing well. Hope you had a good weekend. Let's see. Unreal, man. And I'm sorry, he got lucky with that. That's where it's like, oh, dude, Clint called that. Like, it's a fucking robbery. It's not like that. He was like, oh, dude, that was the right side the whole time. It's like, no, that was a horrendous fucking robbery. Oh, God. Oh, do I really have to talk about it? Fuck. All right, boys. Well, technically, I'm still in intermission mode until these banners come down. So I'm going to reload this fucking one hitter. I'm going to get myself together here because this next main event is not going to be easy for your old bud. It's going to take a lot of time and energy and emotional support. Because it ain't easy. This will not be easy. Need a little of this dark rainbow. Shout out to Sunmed, my wonderful fake sponsor. Because I smoke it, and they pay me for it. In my wildest dark rainbow dreams. Dude, I would love to be sponsored by a fucking growing company. You know how fucking sick that would be? To get paid to smoke weed. Oh my God, dude, I would love that. Sponsor me! Y'all ever watch fucking Drawn Together? Sponsor me! Fucking Captain Hero. How did that show not get fucking canceled? Fucking making fun of disabled people. Fucking Captain Hero. Christopher Reeves parody. Unreal. That show is fucking irreverent. But yeah, dude, sponsor me. SunMed, if you're out there, sponsor me! Now, you see the banner. Let's talk about I'd like to see that, dude. I like to see that. Yeah. All right. Well, let me take the intermission banner down. We're back in action officially. If you're just joining me, welcome. You're listening to Just My 2 Cents. Make sure you like and subscribe. Little podcast for you. Little 2 cent show. Little Leahy show. I do need some more of this dark rainbow though, dude. Need another fucking toke of this dark rainbow, dude. I guess I should modify this banner as well, huh? Guess that might be smart. Bam. All right. If you're really us, what number are we thinking of right now? 69, dudes! Whoa. Here it is, boys. UFC Vegas 69. And my God, is it one of the worst fucking cards I've ever laid eyes on. I have to make jokes about this one because the quality of this card is a fucking joke. The quality of this card is literally a fucking Bill and Ted joke. It's horrendous. Tune in Wednesday to Aaron the Dog, MMA. Like and subscribe to that channel. Jesus Christ, man. We're going to take a look at it. But at first glance, my God, is it poor quality. I've been big upping the fucking the matchmaking for a little bit, but yeah, they trying to slip this one in, dude. Dana doesn't give a fuck about UFC cards, especially the ESPN and ESPN Plus. They already have your money. Yeah, exactly. It's ridiculous. Let's take a look at this thing for comedic value. UFC Vegas 69. Like, did they do that shit on purpose? Like, dude, it's like the number 69. Let's make it a shit card. Like they're kind of going hand in hand. All right. This was supposed to be Tyler Santos versus Aaron Blanchfield, but Bate Estaca steps in on short notice. Aaron the dog had mentioned something about this Clayton Carpenter gentleman. In fact, let me check that out. What he had said. Oh, you know what, dude? That's right. Good shout, man. I forgot about that. Dang. Man, there are always some cards like this where it's like they just cannot get the fucking main event right. They cannot like. Ugh. Okay. Clayton Carper has a very favorable matchup this weekend, says the Dizzle. Let's fucking have a look see. Let's check this fucking one out here. Now, this portion of the show is a little bit more laid back. I'm just taking a first little gander at some of these matchups. This is I try to wiki cap as little as possible, especially with lower level fights. When I'm super duper familiar with the fighters, maybe I do that a little bit, but with these lower level ones, man, I try not to do that. But I'm not just going to sit here and do tape study for hours and hours and hours on stream. I've done a little tape study on stream before. I might do a little bit here. Might do a little bit right now. But for the most part, I'm just going to kind of look at these, kind of start to familiarize myself with the level of competition they've been fighting, how they do, looking at their records, tales of the tape, blah, blah, blah. Clayton Carpenter is in the first matchup, though. It's a flyweight bout, Clayton Carpenter versus Juan Camilo Ronderos. Carpenter versus Ronderos at flyweight. The tail of the tape, they're about the same age. Carpenter a little bit taller, does not have Juan Camillo's reach listed. But let's look at them on topology. Clayton Carpenter. Concrete Clayton Carpenter. Bo Dick. All right. He is MMA Lab. Okay, nice. Undefeated record. So he's had more amateur fights than professional fights. It's not uncommon for younger fighters, but I like that. He has a couple decision wins, so he can go the distance. I'm going to have to tape him, though. I'm going to tape both of these guys. Just so I can at least pretend to know what I'm talking about a little bit on Wednesday. But, no, man, I'm going to look at both of these guys. Okay. Juan Camilo Ronderos. I thought that sounded familiar. Yes. He got choked out by David Dvorak a couple years back. That's been his only UFC fight. Him and Carpenter have a similar amount of amateur experience. 3-0, 3-1, 2-0, 5-3, 7-3, 5-4. Juan Camilo really hasn't beaten anybody. Neither of them have really beaten anybody. So I'm going to tape this, but yeah. Yeah, we'll see what's up with that. Let me fuck it, man. Should I just tape this one right now? Maybe I'll come back and that'll be what I do at the very end. Tape that fight a little bit. Let me just go through the card. Let's see what's up. Yeah, I vaguely remember Ronderos getting choked by Dvorak, and I can't remember watching Carpenter's fights. Yeah, I don't remember that Contender Series fight. So yeah. But I should be able to find the LFA footage and I will go back. I'm going to try and watch as much Ronderos footage as I can, but I know Aaron is an LFA dude, so he's probably familiar with Carpenter. And if he's on Carpenter and likes that matchup, I'm definitely going to keep that in mind. And we'll kind of be looking at like, okay, see if I can get the angle here. Not necessarily on the side, but maybe method of victory, kind of, you know? That's what I'm going to be looking at. Little insight into my stupidity. AJ Fletcher and Thimba Garimbo. Remember Fletcher. Yep. Yep. He put up tough fights against Simmelsberger and Lusa. Neither one of those are really bad losses. Decision losses to both those guys. Yeah, and yeah, that crazy flying knee knockout on Contender Series a couple years back. Thimba Garimbo. Okay, so he is a Zimbabwean fighter. Yeah, I'm definitely going to have to take this dude. Looks like he likes the ground. And he's been stopped. Well, he's lost in just about every way possible. He's been knocked out twice, once in his amateurs, once in his pro career. Dave Mazzani. Is that Gina Mazzani's dude? Great. Yeah, gonna have to tape that one. So he has, so he's making his debut at a Fury FC. Fletcher a little bit more experienced. But yeah, I'm gonna tape that one. I gotta tape it. I'll tell you this right now on the offset, I'm not gonna be betting a whole lot on this card. I don't bet a ton to begin with, as far as like amount, but I'm gonna be light on this card too. I kind of save my energy for the next pay-per-view, which I feel, glancing ahead, I feel more comfortable with that. But I'll have a little bit of action, a little bit of some on this card, but not much. All right, moving up the card.
Yeah. So I was saying yes, I agree +1, but also like if we could eventually account for all that.
Oh, nice. It's her brother, her jabroni brother. The fucking Mazzani jabroni siblings. That's hilarious. Yeah, not a great look. Buy low spot for AJ. Kind of looking like it. I don't want to jump the gun on that, but it's kind of looking like AJ Fletcher time. But I will do my due diligence. Nazim Sadikov versus Evan Elder, lightweight. Nazim a little bit older.
Yeah, because it only shows for the ones that we have targeted.
Elder a little bit longer reach. They're the same height. Evan Elder, Tapology. He sounds familiar. Yes, indeed. That Preston Parsons fight. That's what I remember. That's what I remember him from. Gonna have to do a lot of tape study on the prelims. These first three, I'm gonna be taping him like a bitch. Interesting. We'll have to look into that fight deeper for sure. On paper, it looks like Nazim is the striker of the two. But Elder's got some knockouts on his record too. This is not, I wouldn't say this is capping either. I'm just kind of previewing this thing. I'm not making any of my picks based on what I'm seeing here. Just something to talk about. So yeah, Carpenter, Ronderos, Fletcher, Garimbo, Sadikov, Elder. Gotta take the shit out of them. Okay, boys. This is the first one where it's like, okay, mate, nah, dude. I'm gonna save this one for Wednesday. I'm gonna save this one for Wednesday, Bo Jock. Tune in Wednesday to fucking Aaron the Dog MMA. Jack Nards. I'll tell you what I think about this one. I'm gonna save that one. Jamal Emmers versus Hussein Askabov. Right? Moise Askabov. Jamal Emmers. Jabronito. Your favorite jabroni's favorite jabroni. I don't know, man. I'm kind of he's not like terrible. Like he lost to Giga and Pat Sabatini. Those aren't terrible losses. He did get head kicked by Juicy J though. You know what I mean? So like he's kind of a jobber. He's kind of a jobber, man. He's a fucking he's a Dana White Contender Series reject. They got a second chance. He's looked better, but that's what I remember about Jamal Emmers. So yeah, Askabov. 1.5 of a quarter cheese. Yeah, looking like a. Why does he have so many heel hooks? Jesus Christ! Please don't go for a heel hook in this fight. Is this dude just gonna fuck a Chechnya? Okay, so he's gonna wrestle fuck him. Without looking at this, I don't know though. This dude goes for a lot of fucking flying knees, arm bars. That means he either gets on top and goes for arm bars from the top position, or he fucking pulls guard all the time and gets all these attacks. It's like heel hooks and arm bars. Okay. But I don't know. I haven't looked at any of these dudes' fights. I got to tape these. I will definitely be taping Emmers, and Ashkabov will probably not be betting that one. God damn it. Why? Why do I have to pick a fight in a world like Lena Landsberg and Myra Bueno Silva? Why do these fights exist? Is it to fucking torture me? Why do I have God damn it. Why do I have to pick this fight? I wouldn't bet this fight with anyone's money, dude. You couldn't give me a free bet on this fight. Pass. You would like to think that Myra Bueno Silva would win this fight. You'd like to think that, wouldn't you? like gun to my head, Bueno, but she's not the smartest fighter. She could 100% pull a fucking stunt. Landsberg has her back to the wall. Bueno is known for snatching a defeat from the jaws of victory. Motherfuck this fight, dude. Fuck this fight. No, thank you. I'll lose my money elsewhere. Nope. Not gonna do it. Don't tell me you're not gonna do it. You are? Nice. Don't be projecting, bro. If you want to do that, that's fine with me. I try with Minifield. I tried channeling the Black History Month energy into the Minifield fight, and it almost worked. Don't mind Jorge versus Della. Gamebred. Job Vidal. Moyes. Come on, bro. We've gone over that fight. Shit tap. She get embarrassed. Shit tap. But no, I'm not touching that. Not touching that. I could see Lena Landsberg sneaking one there. Bueno Silva is not reliable, man. You think Bueno Silva will be able to go in there and knock her out. But, I mean, Lena Landsberg does not have a good chin, man. Bueno is mean, but sometimes she's stupid. And I could see her fucking it up, so I would never bet it. But she should win. And like it's kind of her fight to lose, but she is the kind of person to lose a fight like that. God, I hate that fight. Hate it. Seems like Landsberger passed, but I will be passing. Said the same thing about Porter or pass. Pass for me. I'll take a look at the betting lines too when I get through. Kind of just looking through this. Jim Miller and Alex Hernandez pass. Miller pass. William Knight Prachniau. William Knight Prachniau. What the hell is even that? What the fuck is that, dude? What is that? What is a William Knight Marcin Prachniau? What the fuck is that, dude? Is that a fight? Is this a circus? Is this a fucking oil drum fire in a fucking alley of a northeastern city? What is this? What the hell is even that? What is that? William Knight Prachniau? Josh Parisian, Jamal Pogus. What the hell is even that? Jordan Wright, Zach Pagwa. What the hell is even that? That's a co-main event of a fight night card? What's that, baby? What's that? Jordan Wright. Let me repeat this. The co-main event for a UFC card is Jordan Wright and Zach Pagwa. Daddy chill? No. What the hell is even that? That'll make your fucking brain short circuit, dude. What is that shit? Jordan Wright and Zach Pagwa is the biggest what the hell is even that moment. What is this? This is not a fight card. This is a fucking hacky joke. The kind that I like to tell. This is a joke. What the fuck is this, dude? What is William Knight Prachniow, Parisian Pogwis, Wright Pagua doing on a main card towards the top of them? What are any of those fights doing on a main card? What is going on? What is going on here? So you have what the hell is even that littered throughout the main card? This is the main event for me. The main event for me is not what the hell is even that. This is the main event for me. Why? 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 Why you gotta do this to me? Why do you have to do this to me, MMA gods? Am I not a supportive fan? Do I not put out hours of content, free content, talking about the UFC and going through every fucking fight, win or lose, and putting shine on these fighters, win or lose? Why do you fucking do this to me? Why do you take my new fucking simp obsession and through some kind of dark arts fuckery pit her now against my fan? No, that Jessica Andrade is the homie. She is my favorite fucking WMMA fighter, has been for years. Why are you doing this to me, MMA gods? What? Don't answer this question. What have I done to deserve this? Don't answer that, but it must have been something. I must have done something because this is not fair, dude. This is fucking no fair. This is torturing me. This is thinking about, I don't even want to think about this fight. Not because it's not a great fight. Not because these are not incredible fighters. Not because it's not a fucking great test for Aaron Blanchfield. Not because this is like, it just, why? This is a no-lose. This is a no-win for me. This is lose-lose. That's what I was trying to say. This is lose-lose for me. Either I want to see Jessica get the fucking title again. If she loses to Blanchfield, it's not going to happen. She's not going to get a chance. I want to see that fucking Wiley rematch. I don't want to see Blanchfield lose. I think she would have beaten Taila Santos. I don't know if she's going to beat Jessica Andrade, dude. That's a pretty big step up, man. I think this is could be potentially be a very competitive fight. I can see. I'm going to save some of this for Wednesday, but I hate this. I hate it. Fuck! You son of a bitch! God damn it. Why? How could you? I don't blame you, dude. How the fuck could you? That's a big to trust Marcin Prachniow's chin. That's a big ass, man. Ask Above. Okay, good info. Thank you. Yeah, on the ground, man, if she gets on top of Jessica, it's going to be bad news. On the feet, she ain't ready. If Jessica stuffs a takedown, she ain't ready on the feet. Jessica will fuck her up and knock her out, probably. I've seen Aaron lit up from fighters that are not close to Jessica's level on the feet, man. dude. She's the only person like it's like Wiley and Rose have had success, but dude, she fucking vanquished Rose, man, and was fucking her up in the third round of their fucking rematch too. Jessica, like, she saw that Lauren Murphy fight, dude. Lauren Murphy, who's looked competitive against some decent fighters, had nothing for her. She got fucking obliterated, man. Jessica ain't no punk, dude. That's a fucking former champion. She's, other than Wiley, and I don't know about Rose, man. I don't know what the fuck's up with her. Well, I do, but it's weird. Other than her and Rose, and I mean, Joanna is a little, I think she's a little past it now, but other than them, Jessica's the best striker. Dude, if you don't have a chin, Jessica Andrade is going to fuck you up and knock you out. I could see Jessica knocking her out, honestly. I could see Aaron taking her down, smashing her too. And that's why I fucking hate this fight. Fucking hate it. Hate it. From a fan's point of view, I hate it because I'm a huge fan of both. Dude, I'm a stan for both of these chicks for different reasons. I'd say I'm a stan for Jessica. I'm kind of a simp for Erin Blanchfield, but no, man, I'm kind of a stan of hers too, man. She's a really, really fucking good fighter, but I think she's a little too green for Jessica on the feet. On the ground, she can. Erin Blanchfield got smoke on the ground for anybody. On the feet, though, she ain't ready for Jessica. I hate this fight. Hate it.
Sorry, gotta yawn and stretch.
What do y'all think about this fight? Where are y'all going on this one? I will espouse on this a little bit more on Wednesday, but yeah. Why? Why do you have to match my two favorite WMMA fighters up against each other? My current favorite and my all-time favorite. Why? I think that's a pretty good assessment, Noah. Like, Blanchfield as an underdog is tempting. If she don't get it to the ground, though, she's gonna get whooped on the feet. I'm very confident of that. Jessica isn't trash on the ground. I just think Blanchfield is better and will get the better of her there. But dude, on the feet, there's not many people that can hang with Jessica. Blanchfield, her striking isn't garbage, but it's like her defense she's not ready defensively. And Jessica hits way too. Like, Jessica will hit her harder than she has ever been hit in her fucking life. And if she's not ready for that, if she panics, dude, Jessica got some fucking nasty fucking front chokes too, dude. Ask Amanda. I mean, I don't know if that's technically a front choke, but ask Amanda Lemos, dude. Jessica's a black belt. She'll snap. I don't know, man. I would have paid Blanchfield against Santos. If Blanchfield was an underdog against Santos, I would have bet her. I don't know if she would have been, and the lines were probably up, so y'all can probably tell me if she was or not, but nah. I'm either not going to bet this or bet. Nah, I'm probably not going to bet this. I might just try and get my shit out of the way early. Like, gun to my head, I don't know, man. I'll save it for Wednesday. I don't like this fight, though. I hate it. Not because it's not a great fight, but it's just, why? Why, dude? Fuck. I'm such a Blanchfield simp, and Jessica is the fucking homie. I hate it. Dude, Jessica, bro, you know that Jessica is at a reach disadvantage in every fight, and she still finds the button. Didn't Lauren Murphy have like a 4-inch reach advantage too? I mean, that's a good line. If she doesn't get it to the ground, though, she's gonna get her fucking ass beat. If she gets it to the ground, that's not bad at all. I agree with you. It's interesting. Hope to get decent under or doesn't go to decision line. Yeah. I don't know, man. I could see it going to decision if it's a fence grappling, like grapple fest, a grappling-ass grapple fest, and Jessica's constantly defending takedowns and shit in the grappling. I could see it going decision. If Blanchfield can't get the grappling going, she's gonna get knocked out. But she does, man. She ends up on top. Jessica been put away before a few times. So I could see Blanchfield maybe like head kicking her or something. Jessica doesn't have the best chin, but she's pretty tough. And I worry about Blanchfield's defense more than Jessica. I worry about Blanchfield's defense more than Jessica's chin. Blanchfield's chin hasn't really been checked or tested. Jessica's going to test it for sure. You're going to see it. We're going to find out in this fight if Aaron Blanchfield can take a punch. She's going to get punched. Like, it's awesome that Jessica stepped in on short notice, but it's also torture for me. Like, if I didn't feel so strongly about these two fighters, these are literally my two favorite chick fighters. Fucking sucks. It's like, God damn it. But objectively, yeah, it's a great fight, man. I'd love it if it was like if Jessica had the belt and Aaron was like the contender or challenger or whatever, but nah. But you know what? You know what we're going to do right now? I'm going to do a tape study. You want to? You want to join me? A little tape study? A little live tape study? What do you think? We got another hour. I got a little time. Which of these do I want to study the tape of? How about Nazim Sadiqov and Evan Elder? How about let me tape that? Bartholomew of Haywood, good morrow. Diana hath lifted her bosom. The day is upon us. Husa, husa. They are trying to build Shevchenko's versus Nunez's. Interesting. What's up, though, dude? How are you? Yeah, let me repack this dark rainbow. Have a casual toke. Let's do a tape study. Study the tape. Taping of the study. Neck of the week. Indeed. Indeed. Good to see you in the chat. Hope you're well. You're just in time for a little tape study. I've gone over, glanced at the UFC Vegas 69, dude. I've looked at that card. Wednesday, if all goes according to plan, I'll be guest appearing on Aaron the Dog MMA, and I'll talk more about some of these fights. But for right now, I'm going to do a little tape study, a little first glancing, just kind of see what's what. And then I'll at least attempt to espouse intelligently about it on Wednesday. But I need a little more dark rainbow in my mind. Cheers, boys. The flick of that big. Dude, I need to go full hippie douchebag and get one of those fucking my fucking hippie buddy has one of those like wicks, one of those like all natural wicks, dude, where you don't use butane, you just light the wick, and that serves as your lighter, and it burns organically. I can't remember what that shit's called, but yeah, you like it's like an organic, like hemp is a hemp wick, and you like wrap it around your lighter. It is very what's the word? Very snobby, stonery, like heady, hipstery. But I need to get one of those, dude. So I can be truly orgo. Oh yeah, I gotta take that down. No, the main event for me. That works for dude. Yeah, 69, dude. If Andrade and Blanchfield getting one of those, it would be sick. But no, on some real shit. Let's tape study. Taping. Sadikov versus Elder. Dot. Yeah, dude, the main events for me is torture. I don't want to think about it. I'll fucking cry. Oh yeah, total fucking hipster douchebag style. Oh yeah. Bartholomew of Haywood proclaims Valentina needs to stop the traveling and hit the weights, bulk up, and give Amanda a physical contest. Otherwise, it's going to be a counter-striking game plan. Yeah, man. A lot of people like are just they not only are they going to die, they have died on the hill that Valentina won. That was the rematch is the one that's controversial, right? I need to go back and watch that one. I thought that Amanda won both of them, but they're close fights. It's just one of those where it's like, it's kind of like Max and Volkanovski, where it's like, they're both good fighters. They're competitive fights, but it's like, I think one kind of has the other one's number a little bit, but it doesn't I don't think it diminishes Valentina's like excellence. You know what I mean? I just think Amanda's a little bit too big. It's a little bit harder. The grappling, Valentina really makes it close with the grappling. It's kind of, I can see the argument, but for me, I thought Amanda won both those two. But for Valentina, I think, who else is she gonna fight? I mean, the winner of this fight, maybe. Shouldn't I? Or is this it? Dude, I'm gonna be honest with you. I'm way more when it comes to MMA, I'm a little bit more of a casual. It's not that I don't tape the fights, not that I don't pay attention, not that I don't know who they are, and but I haven't gone back and rewatch all these fights as much as others have. You know what I mean? But I do think Amanda is just a little bit better. Not by much. And I think it's mostly just a size thing, size and strength thing. Dude, it looked like it. It's like, are you really gonna come out that fucking flat? Because look how much she fucking destroyed her in the second one, dude. She made Pena look so fucking silly in that second fight. It's like, how did the first fight even happen like that? Maybe. I don't know. I don't fucking know. The next card fight sucks. Bartholomew says, "Don't be silly, Noah. You better watch out, Bartholomew. Noah gonna challenge you to a Noah gonna backhand you with that gauntlet and challenge you to a duel." I appreciate it. I agree. Val is a better fighter, but Amanda is a beast. Yeah, like if it what is it called? Size parity. If it was size parity, yeah, Valentina. Like skill wise, she's more technical, but Amanda is just like she is a beast. She hits really hard, but you know, it's close. It's very well matched. I don't hate a trilogy fight. I don't know, but I hate this main event, man. Because I'm such a fucking Andrade stan, man. She's been my favorite WMMA fighter for years, dude. And Erin Blanchfield is my new favorite fighter. And I love that she's stepping on short notice, but I hate that it's her. And it's like, God damn it, dude. Anybody else, man. Why can't fucking Victim Rose fight in that spot? You know? I don't know, man. Is it a... I always get straw weight and flyweight confused with the chicks because so many of them switch back and forth between those weight classes. That's what confuses me. I can't remember, like, okay, was this at straw weight or was this at flyweight? That's what would trip me out sometimes. Erin Blanchfield. Yeah, so this is flyweight. This is flyweight. Dude, Jessica Andrade is a big step up, man. She really is. But right now we're gonna tape Evan Elder and yeah, I agree about the Volk shit. I agree. It was a pretty easy fight to score. It's either 49-46 or 48-47 Makachev. 48-47 is perfectly reasonable. It's perfectly reasonable to give Volk the third and the fifth rounds. Third round was really fucking close, man. That was the round that Makachev cut him open. It was close on the feet. The second round, nah, man. Volk got knocked halfway across the fucking cage, and he got taken down and controlled for like a minute and a half in that one. So, second round was pretty easy to score, man. The second round was the closest that Makachev came to finishing him. That was, one of the most significant moments on the feet. So yeah, that gives him the round to me. But what else? Dude, it gets really like with the WMMA stand-up. I'm no different. I'm not throwing stones from a glass house here. I'm perfectly aware, or maybe I am, whatever. No, I'm not throwing stones. I live in a glass house here, so I'm not going to throw the stones. That's what I mean. Yeah, I get it, but dude, roast stands are really bad. I'll agree with that. They're very toxic, man. They're fucking crazy. I know because I was laughing in all their faces when I picked Jessica to fucking finish her, and she fucking shadow realmed her, dude, in one of the most brutal ways possible. Oh, you got a Kimura? I got your fucking Kimura, bitch. So awesome, man. Dude, roast stands are like the fucking Volk stands of MMA. But we're gonna tape Evan Elder and Nazim, I believe. Nazim Sadikov. Yes, brother. Yeah, roast stands are fucking ridiculous. I'm a total Bate Estaka stan though, so I can't talk about somebody being a stan, but just like at least be a fucking decent stan, you know, be a reasonable stan. I guess that's kind of I guess that's kind of counterintuitive, a little bit of an oxymoron, right? A reasonable stan. That's definitely an oxymoron. It's gonna come down to game plan. Blanchfield, yeah, Blanchfield's alive, but dude, she better not try and stay on the feet. She tries to be a tough guy on the feet. I've seen her try and do that before. It ain't gonna work with Jessica. Like I don't think she's gonna be able to use her striking to set up the fucking takedowns. You can't like even taking one good clean one from Jessica can change the fight. If anyone in the division has one punch power, it's her. Wiley kind of has it too, but dude, Jessica fucking cracks, bro. So let's tape. Let's fucking tape. We'll start with Nazim Sadikov, the Black Wolf. Let's see what we can see, gentlemen. This is definitely the avatar I'm going to use Wednesday as well. Spoiler alert. Spoiler alert. We'll start with Nazim. Nazim Sadi. God damn it. Why can't you spell, motherfucker? Sadi. Kahov. Okay, let's see. That one's 2 years old. See if we can go oldest ones first. Ahmad. How much is this? Ahmad. Okay, that's highlights from Contender Series. I'll watch that. Most recent versus Dill. When is that fight? Dill. Okay, that's a pretty good one to watch. We'll check that one out. That's a good win of his. I want to see if I can find that Juan Galarza versus Juan. Oh, nice. Okay, cool. Well, I will start with that one then. I'm going to start with Galarza. That's when he lost. We'll watch that one first. That is loud. Okay, hold on. Let me pause this real quick and make this. Update this. Sadikov versus Elder. Currently watching Sadikov versus Galarza. watching Siddiqov versus Galarza. Yes, I think that is appropriate. Yeah, dude, she's a road dog. She's a beast. She's my favorite, man. She's been my favorite fighter for a long time, as far as WMMA goes. And Aaron Blanchfield's like my new favorite fighter. And it's like, fuck! Main event's torture for me, dude. Although I think it's a great fight. Like, objectively, it is a killer fight. As a fan and a stan and a simp, I fucking hate it. But here we go. Siddiqov versus Galarza. Let's get through all the intro bullshit. Nazim is 24 in this fight versus 26 Juan Galarza. Galarza a little bit heavier. They're both debuting here, although what? No, I thought, oh yeah, this is his debut. Yeah, he lost his debut. Yeah, okay. Sorry. So both of these guys debuting, so keep that in mind. Okay. Out of Mutant MMA. Mutations. All right, here we go. I'm not going to fucking do play-by-play commentary. I'm just going to kind of tell you generally what I see. So Nazim looks like he likes to march forward. Bladed karate do stance a high hand. He liking right hook, left hand. He liking right hook, left hand. Yeah, uses that front hand of paw into kind of the left hook. Sweep the leg. Karate do. Whoosh. He leaned back from head from wheel kick. He throw a wheel kick. So yeah, he looks like he likes to kind of be the Terminator, like a pressure and counter puncher. Got a 50-50. So he's pushed up against the fence here by Galarza. Galarza looking to, well, he's still got a 50-50. Galarza's trying to trip him. So he splits his legs pretty good against the fence, digging for that underhook. Yep. Galarza trying to trip him backwards. Let's see if he does it. Oh, nice. Good to stay on his feet. He obviously gets taken down here at some point or gets reversed. But yeah, 220, 219, 218 of the first round. Yeah, Galarza just throwing knees. You hitting balls, brother. All right, nut shot. As Lou would like to say, that is yam bags. Now they're back to the center. Oh, I took the position. Okay, there's a low IQ moment. Going to the well with a hook kick or a wheel kick, which is not really that great. And and now Galarza has the hooks in and looking to soften him up. He taking back, brother. Oh my God, for this. That's a horrendous shot. So actually, he doesn't have the hooks. I can't tell on the far side, but he's just. Now he has one hook in. And the other's on the outside. But it's under the chin now. Oh, yeah, that's right under the chin. No, it's not. He switches sides. Yeah, that might be it. No, he's defending it well so far, but he gets him at some point. So now he's got the body triangle. So this is both of these guys' debut, but they both had some amateur fights. This is their pro debut. So he's got a neck crank right now. He's on the jaw. Is it under the chin now? It's right on the chin. He's going side to side, side to side. That nice, still right. Now he's under the chin there. Yeah, that's under the chin. Hit taking this, brother. Yes, hit tapping. Yes, hit tapping. Yeah. So he made a stop the fucking Urmawashi. Stop the fucking Yushiro Urmawashi. Stop it! But yeah, that's his debut. He's green right there. He's like 24. Let's watch another fight. So that's basically what happened there. Pavel. Who was taking this Pavel guy? In the fighting Pavel. Nadine. What we got here? Is this an undeclared bout? I don't see this dude on Nazim Sadikov's record. Oh, this is a Muay Thai fight. Never mind. This is a Muay Thai fight. Okay. Interesting. So this is a Muay Thai fight. I thought I was about to say. This is a Muay Thai fight. Let's see how I do with hands. I don't know if this is going to tell me a ton, but because it's an MMA fight, you gotta factor in the takedowns and the threat of the takedown, which played a big factor in the main event we saw on Saturday. But yeah, he's a southpaw here. Good low kick. Yeah, he sweeps that front leg well. You see that in karate and Muay Thai. I used to do that with my one-step sparring all the time. Just sweep the fucking leg into a fucking elbow. That was one of my favorites. Throw the leg out of the way. Dude, you can fuck people up with that. You can scoop throw them. You can fucking dump them on their ass real quick when they throw a fucking stupid kick. But yeah, that's pretty much what happened in his first fight. He threw this fucking weak ass fucking, I don't know if it was a wheel kick or a fucking spinning hook kick, but I think it was a spinning hook kick, but he fucking just easily got taken down. It's like, oh, there's your back. Thanks. I'm just watching the Muay Thai fight of Sadikov's. I need to change this. Currently watching Sadikov. I'm just going to say Sadikov Muay Thai fight. All right, so he got caught there with a left hook. Ate another left hook there. Okay, he got thrown to the ground there. I don't know if this. Do they score those in Muay Thai? I know you're allowed to do them, but I don't see. There goes that hook kick again. Dude, your hook kick is not that good, bro. I'm not saying mine's incredible, but dude, yours is not that good. Any amateur fight? Oh shit! Was it in the nuts or was that clean? I couldn't really tell. Do not throw fucking spinning. Amateur fighters, aspiring martial artists, in sparring or a fucking a fight, I would not recommend throwing a spinning hook kick unless you have a really fucking good one and you throw it really fucking fast. You are just asking for it, dude. That's the type of kick you throw like the very end when your opponent's fucking tired. You definitely don't throw it at the beginning of a fucking fight or a sparring session. You're gonna get fucking wrecked. All right, so he loves throwing that spinning back shit. We'll see if that continues. We'll see if that's I'm gonna be looking out for that, man. When I tape Elder and how his reactive takedowns are. And how he defends against kicks. If he has no kick defense, he might go land one of those, but he goes to the well a lot with that attack. The spinning back kick to the body, I don't mind at all, but the spinning hook kick, I'm sorry, that's a fucking low percentage attack. If it lands, it's like a beautiful highlight reel knockout, but man, oh shit, okay. So Sadiq was a powerful right hand. That was a slip. Nah, that's a fucking knockdown, dude. No way. I know he caught the leg, but the force of that punch is what sat him down. He punched him before he grabbed the leg. So that's corny, man. That should be a knockdown. So yeah, Sadiq was a powerful left hand, kind of overhand left straight, whatever. Kind of somewhere in between the straight and the overhand. All right, here we go, round two. I'm not taking a ton from this. I just want to kind of see what he's got on the feet. But it's going to be a different. He likes throwing this jumping shit, which I don't. I'm not a huge fan of. How you like getting dumped, boy? You're admonishing him for that? The other dude's done it like 2 or 3 times. Where are they at, Mohegan Sun? All right, so they're doing a lot of clinching right now. All right, so Sadikov landed a nice left hook, a right hook, left hand. What? This ref is fucking god awful, dude. I don't know what this ref has against fucking Sadiqov, but that was a fucking that ref is fucking god awful. The dude gets kicked in the nuts and you dock Sadiqov a point, dude. Fuck that Muay Thai ref. He's got some bias against Russians or something. All right. Nazim Sadikov. Let's watch another fight. How about Dill? Let's watch that. Sadikov versus Dill. Oh, this is the whole fight card. Okay, I gotta get to all the way to the end. Okay. What in the fuck? Okay, here it is. This is so weird, man. Alright, well, it's not enough time for me to make this banner anyway. Sadikov. God damn it. Sadikov. Okay, so Sadikov fights out of New York. Dill is a Philly bro. Sadikov has the height advantage. But this is his second fight. This is after throwing that stupid spinning hook kick and getting taken down, choked. See, he's kind of, his style is kind of like karate boxing. Got like karate style kicks, but then like boxing with the hands. Pretty decent hands. Good jab there. Does keep his hands kind of low, but he, like I said, it's kind of like a hybrid karate boxing style with the low kicks of Muay Thai. But yeah, good left, good right hook left hand. Oh man, overhand left slumped him. Yep, counter overhand left. Great. Let's see it in slow motion. Let's see that in instant replay. Nice. Threw the jab to open him up. As soon as the guy, man, that's good. That's good timing. He tricked him. He threw the jab. As soon as the guy dropped his guard to open up and strike, he came with the overhand left. Boom. Bada bing, bada boom. Nice. And the rest is the rest of that fight card, which I couldn't give a good goddamn about. But let's look at some more Sadikov fights. Sadikov versus who? I'll Sadie your damn Kov. Nazim Sadikov. Azamat. Look at some more. God damn it. Yeah. Some more old fights. Maybe I can't. Maybe I'm not finding this, brother. I'm not finding this. God damn it. Nadim Sadikov. Highlights. Well, I watched his lowlights. I watched his worst performance. Yeah, I don't see any other. All right, let's watch this contender series fight. I was trying to see if I could catch some other ones before the Ahmad Suhail Hassanzada fight. But let's watch this one now. Sadikov. I'm said now, Silent Bob. All right. Hassanzada. Hassan. Versus Ahmad Hassanzada. MMA Core. Where have you been all my life? Right here. Right here, like right there, like you never left. Yeah, Herb used to be the best man, but he has just fallen the fuck off. Dude, it's so easy to trip somebody or take them down if they throw a spinning attack. Dude, I never used to throw that. I only threw that shit in sparring when I knew it was either someone like that I had sparred with a bunch before and I knew we were just kind of fucking around, or it was someone that I knew sucked and I could just fucking land it on him. Like, if it was, I never threw that shit against anybody good. And this is just karate, mind you, but like, dude, even in that, I was like, I don't know, dude. I never threw that shit in a tournament. I never threw that shit in a fucking test. Like when I was fucking sparring for tests, belt tests, I never, dude. I wouldn't even think about throwing a hook kick. It's just crazy. But yeah, I like what I see on the feet so far. Other than that, he does like to go to the well with that. I'm gonna see what he does in this fight. I know he knocked this dude out. I've seen the highlight of the knockout, and I remember the knockout. But what is that flag? Azerbaijan, or is that Uzbekistan? I get those. I get some of those Soviet bloc countries confused sometimes with their flags. No, dude, that was a clean body kick, man. I like that body kick though. I like that fucking Kokomi, dude. Nazim gets after it early too. Yeah, don't get me started on the reffing, dude. It's really fucking bad. It's like the reffing and the judging is so nefarious sometimes. But he does it. Yeah, that he has a nasty spinning back kick, dude. I really like that. And he does catching kicks. He does well punching off caught kicks. That's something I've picked up now. He did it in his Muay Thai fights. He did it. So he's on top now. He caught the kick and took him down. He's on top in Hassanzada's guard. All right. I like the ground and pound. Ooh, fucking elbows, man. So he's not afraid to get aggressive with the ground and pound. God. Dude is alright. Is that dude already cut open? Great in the morning. Goo-hoo-ray day. So yeah, he likes to posture up. I mean, he obviously defended the fucking. So Hassanzada has a rubbery-ish guard, you might say, but Sadikov he's just fucking stacking him and smashing right through that shit. Keeping that head pressure right in his fucking forehead. Framing off with the elbows. I like those elbows he was dropping a little earlier. Just kind of giving you guys my thoughts as I'm watching this. 3:30 left in the first round. Yeah, I really like his elbows. Elbows seem like a pretty safe attack because you're not extending your arm and you can kind of break someone's like wrist control and land the attack at the same time. It kind of like gets your wrist out of there and use that momentum to fucking drop the elbow. I like elbows for ground and pound. Just feels less risky. So he's doing pretty good job with top pressure, top control. Hashanzad is doing dick off his back though. He's got a fucking closed guard and he's just trying to like lock him down and hold him. Which is he's doing nothing. He's getting fucking smashed. But Sadikov is, not burning himself out. He's just taking his time, waiting until he gets a little good position, and then he smash his face. Smash his face. But rather, he taking top control. He's smashing this guy. He doing nothing. He like Volkanovski off. He doing his little tip tap. Try to pass that guard. Almost half guard. He got the half guard. I like that. So I like what I see from Sadikov on top, man. He threatened with the arm triangle and he went right into full mount. Nice. Riding him like a bucking bronco, boys. He slipped up there, man. He got reversed. Hashanzada is on top. He scrambles out. Now Sadikov is off. Let's see what you got off your back, Bo Dick. This is why you watch tape study, boys, so you can see that. So he gives up his back, but he does stand the fuck up real quick. So I do like that. He stayed safe while I tried to. He gave up his back, but he was cognizant of the fact that he was still gonna probably get threatened with the choke. He splits the hands good there. Nice elbows to the side of the head. Channeling his inner Johnny Walker there. Hassanzada grabs the butt, grabs him, grabs the ankles. Sadikov getting back to his feet. Hashanzada still has the ankle. And he's back up. Hashanzada really selling out for this shit. So he's trying to go for the double leg. Diving, like ankle diving, dude. Hashanzada looks ridiculous here. I hate these fucking wrestling rats. It's like, you little fucking rat, dude. You're just a little fucking grappler. That's all you are. Just crotch, the head buried in fucking Sadikov's crotch. And the round ends. Do you mean from Sadikov or just in general? Take away the legs, land the jab, get the distance, and go straight down the pipe with a cross or a kick. Oh, yeah. Are you talking just like in general terms? Yeah, for sure, man. dude, I am still working a lot on my left hook. Most effective punches when I in karate and in boxing were straight punches. Straight right down the pipe. Learned how to throw a halfway decent jab, taking boxing lessons. But those are the straight punches get there quicker. But yeah, from Sadikov, yeah, it's mostly like he has a good overhand left and he has a good right hook left hand, but he throws a lot of kicks. Way too many spinning hook kicks. That's a low percentage strike. But I like the takedown defense from him overall, and I liked his urgency to get back to the feet. He moves his head. He keeps a good guard. He parries well. He blocks well. Shannon Ross, take notes. Multi-layered defense. Keeping your hands up while slipping punches, parrying while slipping punches, distance control, and blocking. He's good. He's nice on the feet, man. I like Sadikov on the feet. Just enough of those fucking spinning hook kicks. Oh God, what is this? Yeah, God. In general, yeah, no, I agree. I agree with you, Bartholomew. The left hook is an incredibly dangerous punch, but I feel like I don't know. Like I don't know. I can't really talk about hooks because I've had to work a lot on my left hook, and it's still nowhere where it needs to be. Like if I was to get into an altercation with someone, it wouldn't be instinctual. The right hand is muscle memory from karate, but that I would not. If I got into a street fight with someone or a fist fight, like I wouldn't feel very confident throwing my left hook. Just tell you that right now. But I've been working on it. But dude, the jab, on that note, Bartholomew, the jab is so fucking underutilized. It is a relatively like safe punch to throw because you can throw it from a distance. You can pump the jab out there from a distance, and it's such an effective punch. It's an effective scoring punch. It's a damaging punch. It throws the opponent off. Like it's just so underutilized in MMA. And it's not like throwing the rear hand and overcommitting. Like you can, if you're like good with your footwork and your distance management, man, you can fucking pop a jab out there from pretty far away and still land it and get back safely. I don't know, man. It gets really underutilized to me. All right, here we go. Second round. Ooh, I like that, man. Right hook to the body, left hook upstairs. Nasty. Again, good. He splits well against the fence. Pick up and take it down. So his takedown defense is not incredible, but I do like that he doesn't just sit there on his back. He's like, doesn't settle. He tries to, he does the right things, like trying to get back to his feet. Butt scoots to the fence, post, gets on a knee. He gives up his back, but he does it urgently. He does it when he's urgently springing back to his feet. And that is the end of that video. I'm going to go to the second part now. So I see some things that are somewhat concerning, and then I see some things I really like. And there's just stuff that I'm going to have to keep in mind when I tape Elder. Does Elder do the things well that Nazim struggles with? Does Elder struggle on the feet? I was about to see. You got to see with this one. What the fuck, dude? Okay, here we go. God damn it. I accidentally fast forwarded. Okay, here we go. This is 259, 258 of round 2, 257, 256. You get the idea. All right. We go back. Haush Mazzilli has the back. He does spin well into him, splits his legs against the fence as Hassanzada continues to crotch dive. But he is landing these elbows to the side of the head, a la Johnny Walker. So the takedown defense against the fence, it isn't. He got double leg pretty easily by Hassanzada. Haush Mazzilli championship. All right, so he bucks him off there. He slips punches and counter punches well. And again, fends off a takedown. God, Hassanzada is a fucking wrestling rat, dude. He is the definition of a wrestling rat. Any chance he gets, diving for that fucking crotch. Dude, I'd love to see a dude like this get knocked out. Fucking break this shit, Herzog. Ooh, those elbows are getting through, man. Switches to a single leg and gets kicked off. I love the way he parries that jab, man. Misses with the left hook. Ooh, nice fucking left hand. Blocks. Yeah, he's got good defense, man. All right, stuffs a takedown well, sprawls well in the center of the cage. Stop talking about that, motherfucker. You got nailed with that left kick, with that high kick. I mean, all right, more wrestling rattery. Fucking crotch sniffing. This is crotch sniffing, dude. And just ankle diving bullshit. I'm so glad this fucking bitch got knocked out. I can't stand fighters that fight like this, where it's like you have nothing. You have nothing on the feet. You are just a fucking crotch sniffer. I'm surprised he didn't ninja choke this motherfucker. But yeah, I mean, for a guy that's doing nothing but trying to take him down, he's fending off a lot of it. The dude's also starting to get tired. 20 seconds left. Yeah, Hassanzada is busted up. He falls from a body, like he gets knocked down from a body shot. Like the force, like not like it was the liver. Like normally when someone gets dropped from a liver punch, you can see their body seize up and they have this like wince on his face. He literally got physically knocked down from the force of a body punch. It looked like Wilder Fury 2, where he literally like punched Deontay in the fucking body and he went down. I know that some different shit happened there, but man, yeah, I like the striking from Sadikov. The takedown defense is pretty good. In the middle cage, it's not quite as good, but he's got an okay sprawl. For the most part, I like what I see. But I know some things I've keyed in on some things that I'm going to be looking for when I tape Elder. Just a little bit of insight there. Be looking for the takedown ability of Elder and also the striking defense and durability. How often he likes to engage and keep it on the feet. Okay, there was a break. They stopped to look at his eye, I guess, or something. But we're back to it. 424, 423, 422, 420, dude. All right. Third round. Sadikov versus Hassanzada, if you're just joining me. Just taping this fight. Check another fucking pad here. Yeah. In the pocket, man, he's nasty. When his guy's opponent against and there he's fucking spinning wheel kick. Or wheel kick, I should say. Spinning hook kick is the one you need to differentiate from a regular hook kick. They're all different kicks, but good uppercut, right hand too. He's got good 2-punch, 3-punch combos. He's swinging for the fences now. He knows Hashanzada is about to go. Hashmazili. Yeah, Sadikov got nice hands. He'd be kicking too much, though. Ooh, nice counter left hand. He's tough. He can take a punch. You look like a boxer. Oh, there it goes, man. Left hook to the body, or right hook to the body, right hook upstairs. Good night, nurse. Nasty, man. Buddy is still laid out. Great day. Holy shit. Pause that real quick. Where's the big show? What up, boy? What you doing? What you know good, show? What's going on, man? Just doing a little tape study here, my friend. Watching. Oh, it's fucking nasty, dude. Let's watch this. Yep. Bam. Classic, dude. The old double hook on the same side of the body. That was actually kind of an uppercut. It was like a shovel hook uppercut. But yeah, right hook to the body. And it was kind of an uppercut, yeah. But same side attack, man, with the hooks. Oh, dip. Classic boxing combo. Yeah, dude. Cleaned his clock, man. Love it. So that's his most recent fight. So what I will not do now, but what I will do when I get off this stream is tape Evan Elder. What I would be looking for when I tape Evan, there's just a little bit of insight into old TC's dumb brain. What I'm going to look for when I tape Evan Elder is his takedown ability, his top game, and his striking defense and his durability. Sadikov is a good striker. He got hands, got good boxing. I really don't like how much that's another thing I'm going to look for is like how well Elder is with his reactive and opportunistic takedowns and grappling. If he's an opportunistic grappler and like is effective with his takedowns, I don't know. If he's got a wonky striking defense though, and is not a strong wrestler, Sadikov probably gonna knock him out. But we'll see, man. That'll be what I tape next though. So there you go. Yeah. Dude, I agree. I couldn't agree more, man. Just basic stuff. They're all pretty like, and if you set them up, a jab and a low kick, they're pretty like a low kick can be risky, but dude, if you're setting that up or you're putting that on the end of combos, they're fucking very effective. That calf kick is kind of changing the game. The jab is incredibly underutilized. And yeah, I love the teep kick, dude. I don't love a teep kick as much as I love a front snap kick. That my Gary to the guts. Put that old whip on it, dude. Whew. Dude, that's my favorite. That's my favorite kick. But it's these basics are getting kind of overlooked. Straight attacks, if they're quick and accurate, they get there faster. They just do. It's science. It's physics, bro. You can knock somebody out with a straight punch too. Or a kick. So yeah. That's about all I got as far as the previewing of this card. Make sure y'all check out and subscribe to Aaron the Dog MMA. Check out his Wednesday breakdown. You might see your old bud there. But yeah, it was a good show, man. This is a good stream. Would have always liked to get 10 people in here. But this was a good stream, man. A lot of good discourse, a lot of good banter, good info given out from the chat. Yeah. What else can I say? So yeah, man. This last one. This last little portion of the stream. I have a new movie recommendation. And I have one quick announcement. Let's see. Edit this right here. I didn't have super high expectations for this movie, but this movie was fucking sick. I know this isn't everybody's cup of tea, and I'm not trying to shill here. I have levied a ton of criticism against these movies, but some of them are undeniably good. This is a sequel that I think surpassed the original. The woke shit aside, man, Wakanda Forever is fucking sick. Namor is so fucking badass. Cool Khan. But my name is called Namor. Dude, a good superhero movie, a good movie, period, needs a fucking good villain. Namor was so fucking sick. The action scenes were awesome. The music was really good. The acting was pretty good too, man. Like, I thought from an emotional standpoint, from like a dramatic heft, I thought this was superior. Obviously, like, the tragic passing of Chadwick Boseman like adds to that. It kind of it made it like more of an emotional movie, but it worked pretty effectively, dude. Like, I thought this was better than the first Black Panther, which I thought was pretty good. Like, I'd probably give the first Black Panther like a 7.5. This one I gotta give like an 8.5, solid 8 at the least. It was pretty fucking good. For being a longer movie, it didn't feel too long. The action scenes were awesome. Namor, he was fucking sick, dude. Yeah, enjoyed it, man. It was just like an entertaining Marvel movie. One of the better ones that I've seen recently. And they've been few and far between. Ever since Infinity War, dude, I thought Endgame was a fucking mess. I didn't really like Endgame that much. It was okay. It just like again, I give it like I give it like a 7. But Thor Love and Thunder wasn't bad. This is better than Thor Love and Thunder. The acting from what the fuck is her name? The woman that played the new Black Panther, Shuri. I can't remember her name. Let me fucking get it right here. But yeah, I thought this one, hey, dude, Killmonger has a really good cameo in it too, man. Michael B. Jordan, he did fucking really well in the short screen time he had. With the short screen time he had, yeah, Letitia Wright, she was really fucking good, man. Some of the accents are kind of like I think what's the chick that plays Michonne? Denai Guerrera, like I know she's like Zim. I don't know. She's like first generation, but her accent doesn't sound as authentic as Letitia Wright's. Like Letitia Wright, like I don't know. And like Angela Bassett's like African accent wasn't that bad. And I'm not saying this like I'm an expert, but like I was with a Ghanaian woman for almost a decade. I've been around my fair share of Africans, West Africans, um, you know, Nigerians, Ghanaians, people from Togo, that kind of shit. Like some of the accents in this movie sounded better than others. I'll just put it like that. Letitia Wright, she's from like Guyana, so she's, you know. Anyways, my point is the acting was good. I just thought it hit a little bit harder, dude. Thought it hit a little bit harder. I thought the African shit hit a little bit harder. I thought what they did with like the native Latinos or Hispanic culture or whatever, I thought that was awesome. It just I don't know, man. It just hit a little bit harder. That was good. And a happy Valentine's Day to you, Let's Dance. What's up, man? The real Valentine's Day fell 11 days ago, the exact divide between winter solstice and the spring equinox, the earliest date to plant those seeds, if you know what I mean, and I think you do. But yeah, man, I enjoyed Wakanda Forever. I watched it last night. I was really stoned. I thought it was awesome. Namor is fucking sick. Kulkulkan. But man, he's a good anti-hero, and I have a feeling that he will be a powerful ally against one Kang the Conqueror. I do want to see Quantumania. I heard that Kang is sick. I'm sorry, dude. That's what makes a good superhero movie. That's what makes a good Marvel movie. That's what makes a good any movie. The villain has to be legit and threatening and badass. And this was another example of that. But now in the comic hero, like he's not straight up he is a villain at times, but he's an anti-hero and a straight up hero. A lot of mostly he's an anti-hero. Like he's kind of a dick, but he's, pretty fucking noble for the most part. And like, yeah. But I really like the direction they took this in. That they made him like, very Mayan, Aztec kind of You know what I mean? Yucatan Peninsula styly. I like that shit, man. That was cool. And the dude that played him killed it. Was, I think, what's the guy's name? Herrera. But yeah, the Winston Duke was good as M'Baku, reprising that role. Dude, Lupita I can never say her last name. The chick from Us or whatever. She got a dumper. She got a dump. Fuck. What's the dude's name? Tenoch Huerta Mejia. I don't know how to pronounce that exactly. Tenoch Huerta. Yeah, Tenoch Huerta. He played Namor. Killed it. Anyways, that was my last little random spiel. But yeah, that's about all I got, boys. I'm gonna start wrapping her up here. If you got any final thoughts, now's the fucking time. Take another bat or two. Then I'm gonna take my leave of you jagaloons. No, man, I want to thank everyone that came through today. It's a pretty good show. $1923 is fucking sick. Getting further into that. Pretty awesome. All those shows are fucking dope. Yellowstone, all the Yellowstone and Yellowstone spinoffs are fucking sick. 1883 was so good. God, 1883 was good. Sad as fuck, but it was good. 1923 is good too. I'm only 2 episodes in, but it's bomb. Ooh, dude, I need to watch. Oh, dude, I'm excited now, man. I forgot I got another episode of Mayor of Kingstown, which if you like crime thrillers, dude, you're missing. Like, do yourself a favor. Watch Mayor of Kingstown. Again, I'm not shilling for these streaming services, but let's be real. That we all fucking watch them. All right. We all know what he did. We all watch him. All right. So if you're gonna watch him, this is my 2 cents on what the fucking choice nugs are, man. If you like crime thrillers, Mayor of Kingstown. If you like, prison dramas or crime dramas or anything like that, cop dramas, anything like that, dude, it's good. Dirty cop shit. Dirty cop, dirty prison guard. Morally ambiguous characters. You know what I mean? You can't tell if this guy's really a good guy or a bad guy. There's a new episode this season. I mean, I like the first season a lot. I'd say this one's pretty fucking strong too, though. But yeah, I enjoyed Wakanda Forever more than Black Panther. Although I didn't think Black Panther was that bad. And I thought I had a good, Killmonger was a good villain. I thought he was the best part of the first one. I thought Namor was the best part of this one. But yeah, I always thought the Submariner was a cool superhero growing up. I was really into comics as a kid. So yeah, I've been knowing about Namor and his badassness, and they knocked it out of the park with him. Dude, if y'all ever go back and read the Marvel versus DC run, like crossover that they did, the battle between Namor and Aquaman is really fucking sick. But yeah, man, I enjoyed seeing a sweet new. He's not really like a pure villain. He's kind of like, was maybe a little misguided, a little too overly aggressive with his protection of Talokan, but he's also a sympathetic character, and like I feel like he will be he'll end up being a fucking ally against Kang. Just have a feeling. And I thought they were gonna I didn't know how I was gonna feel about the wings and shit, like the wings on his ankles, but they made it look a lot cooler than I thought. Like from a snippet in the trailer, I was like, oh my god, what is this? But then I was like, okay, this is he's kind of sick in these. It's kind of tight. But yeah, I need to watch that new Mayor of Kingstown. I do want to watch Quantumania at some point when it comes out. But yeah, most of the Marvel Phase 4 shit has been fucking whack and corny and way too overly woke. There was definitely some woke shit in this, but it wasn't like, compared to some of the other stuff, at least it was like executed pretty well. It was like, it didn't distract too much from the movie, honestly. And it's just there's just a certain, I've just taken a lot of that shit with a grain of salt. It's just the political climate. And I fucking hate politics. So I just try and just be like, okay, I'll just take this for what it is. You know, you can only remove so much of it from like, especially those kind of movies. So it's like, okay, I almost like accept a certain amount of it at this point. Like you're just going to get some of that shit jammed in there. But for overall, yeah, I give it a solid 8. Solid 8. I have more soldiers in this land as blades of grass. Oh yeah, dude. This is shout out to the loyal listeners of the show, man. Shout out to the Arkandome. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to motherfucking Aaron the dog. Shout out to the Rabid Dog, man. I owe a lot of my audience to Mr. Arkansas. For real. So yeah, man, I have the audience that I do have is like loyal grassroots. You know what I mean? I'll never fucking pay for views and subs. But yeah, and it's like I stream during the day too, so people, you know, a lot of people are working during the day, so they don't always have time. Like, but yeah, the dudes that come by and smash the like button, even if you can't stay for the stream, man, I really do appreciate it. Be here every Monday and Friday. In the last couple weeks, I've been guest appearing on one Aaron the Dog MMA's breakdowns for UFC. It's been an honor having a spot on the panel there, and it looks like it's going to happen again this week too. So make sure you check that out on Wednesday, Aaron the Dog MMA. So yeah, that's been really fun. But yeah, and then Monday and Friday, I'll be here. I do the weigh-in streams. I don't put the video up, but you know, it's more like a weigh-in reaction. So what I recommend doing, like if you have 2 devices, just fucking put the weigh-ins on and mute that shit, because they're either not going to be saying shit in between, or it's going to be one of the weigh-in shows and be corny as fuck. Like I'm a little corny, but I try and at least like, they're so like lame on there. And I don't know, I just think it's fucking corny. But yeah, that's what I recommend. And I'm, you know, not a fucking UFC company, man. Or a sucker of fighter ass. What the fuck is that? Oh, good dirty cop movie. Dragged Across. You like dirty cop shit? Dirty cop. Dragged Across Concrete. It's one of the better Mel Gibson movies I've seen recently. Vince Vaughn is awesome in it. It's a fucking awesome crime thriller, dirty cop kind of shit. Dragged Across Concrete. I think it's still on HBO Max. Bullet Train, yes. Yes. I would give Bullet Train a 7. That's about all I can give it. It was entertaining. but kind of forgettable. Honestly, dude, Aaron Taylor Johnson was the best part of it. I thought he was great. I thought he was pretty funny. I thought Brad Pitt's character was pretty cringy and like way too like trying to break the fourth wall. Like, hey, I'm just like you guys. Kind of. I just shut the fuck. Just stop. But like Aaron Taylor Johnson's like Cockney accent, like, and I think that's kind of how he really sounds. If you ever listen to interviews, like he laid it on kind of thick, but that's kind of how he really sounds. So like he was perfect for that role. I thought he was pretty funny in it, but that was the highlight for me. Overall, I thought the movie was kind of just a fucking mess. Kind of like Endgame, dude. Kind of just like a big fucking just like here's this fucking splatter of shit against the wall. Some of it's cool, but it's just a mess. Not like shit on a wall is cool, but you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm trying to fucking say. Yeah, it's like, I mean, I can't lie that it's nostalgia, a lot of it for me. I grew up fucking on comic. I grew up a little comic fanboy. Then I started smoking weed, and I realized how awesome movies are when you're stoned. And so I developed a love of that. And the Marvel movies started coming out. And I was like, oh shit, this is sick. You know, a buddy of mine like was a manager at a theater, used to hook me up with free movies all the time. So I just got it was like when all the Marvel movies are coming out. I saw Thor like 4 times in theaters for free. I saw Avengers like 3 times in theaters for free. Like I was obsessed with like the early shit of that. But yeah, like Endgame was the crest of the wave. And there's been a lot of shitty ones, and like it's phase 4 has been fucking very, very lame, gay, and just it's whack. Fucking whack. But Wakanda Forever was pretty sick. It's because it had a good villain. Good villain. They, you know, it was like I said, it had emotional heft to it. And yeah, I think it sets up some good shit, like, you know, for the future. So yeah, man, I'm gonna go watch that new Mayor of Kingstown, continue the tape study. But let me go ahead and play us out here, boys. Get the fuck up out of here. What up, player? What's up here, man? Hope you had a good weekend. Hope you enjoyed the fights. Unfortunately, brother, I'm gonna get the fuck out of here. But yeah, man. Make sure you check out Labyrinth UFC breakdown. You gonna do you gonna do a video for the next this next card or the next pay-per-view? In any case, man, check out Ear's channel, Labyrinth/UFC breakdown. You see it right there. He does some good videos, man. Good music on them. Good breakdowns. Ear knows his shit. I don't know how you did this weekend, Ear. I got my ass whooped by a bunch of goddamn bookie nerds. Nerds! I got washed. 0-3 on my bets. Lost a unit and a half. I'm down a damn unit for the year, boys. God damn. Nah, I'm going to get them back next week. And the week after that. And the week after that. Fucking week after that. Yeah, I'm going to get the fuck up out of here. Boys, I appreciate it. Get Rush's favorite song ready. Turn this down. Wow. Okay, here we go. All right, gents. It was another good one. Big shout out and thank you to everyone that came through today. Shout out to the boys at Pub Sports Radio. Shout out to the best group chat in the world, the Arkandome. Shout out to the Rabid Dog, Mr. Arkansas. Shout out to Aaron the fucking Dog MMA. Make sure y'all tune in Wednesday to Aaron the Dog MMA. Shout out to the community at large, man. The brothers Allen, MMA engine. Shout out to all you guys, man. Hope y'all have a great week. Best of luck with all your tape study. Hope y'all had a good, profitable weekend. And if you didn't like me, we'll get them this week, boys. What else is there to say, man? I'll be back Friday for the weigh-in stream. Like I said, tune in to Aaron the Dog MMA Wednesday. And yeah, that's about it for me. Hope y'all have a good week. This has been just my 2 cents, and I'll catch you boys on the next one. Peace!